to Dungeons and Shenanigans. Thank you, Eli. Gotta get in the game. So...
Gif it.
On the internet.
You gotta say it both ways so no one's mad at you.
Gif it.
Griffith. So, where we last left off, you guys had gone through a wonderful little forest, started to encounter a lovely little treant that talked with you as if he was just an old grandpa, just giving you guys a little place to rest. While you guys were there, he ended up just kind of asking you guys what your whole purpose was. And you guys said the spirit journey, to find your way to finish this journey. To which he remarked, do you basically want to go on a trip? And some of you willingly agreed, and he convinced Rose that probably was wise to do that so she could face her spiritual pressure that was following her. And Vela crept into her mind, found out that her hand is actually a portal, that there's a mark left on Rose's hand from Katame.
Always sneeze into your hand.
Always wanted.
Yep, sneeze in your hand. Oh, it goes through.
And we found out through deducing the process of elimination scientific method, we didn't do anything stupid.
No.
Why would we do stupid things?
You
We don't do that.
We don't
You
do that here.
made a deal with Lucio that resided within you. You made a deal with two other spirits, Doc. You made a deal with two spirits and
my
formed
God.
a contract with them. And then Vela delved deep
Yeah, you
into
can't roll
What
Lotus.
contracts did you guys make?
and then we have Cal, who sought to find more about himself and learned something
More
new.
questions. I learned more
He
questions.
learned more questions, but answered some as well. You're a big mystery, an enigma. It can't be all easy. I can't just tell you straight out.
You went that, I went musical.
And where we left off, you guys were getting ready to go, most of you still groggy, but we're going to take a step back. As Lucky, otherwise known as Ifan, also partook in this trip. So Ifan, as you are sitting there with the rest of your compatriots, you each have these like little cups made of like these wooden planks that are just like, it's like a box that are all snugly fit together so tightly no liquid leaks out. And there's this like this golden nectar. It looks like kind of like a more liquidy honey. You see everybody else start to drink it as well.
Yeah. Drink up, bottoms up.
All right, you down it. And as you down it, it takes a good like 20-30 minutes for you to start feeling anything. And it's at that point where you look over at Daw and you just see like his trunks or his tusks. You see his tusks. All of the symbols on him start to just like start shifting and like moving. And you just see his actual trunk itself
He has a flower.
looks like it's just waving. Everything on him starts to just kind of like shift, and you're like, that's weird. You look over at Vela, and then she just looks at you, and you just see her face just go. I think it's starting to take effect.
Probably.
So, Aoife, as you are sitting there, you just kind of like instinctually just lay back, and you just feel the ground itself almost welcome you. It feels just like warm and cozy. But then you start to see some things. Roll me a d20 for me, please. Specifically a wisdom saving throw.
11.
Okay. You end up seeing parts of this forest that is normally kind of like a dark canopy, but still has like these like little fireflies just kind of around. You just see the trees themselves start to just bend down over you, and all of them having distorted faces within the wood, just looking down at you in these ghastly forms, and you just see everything start to get like twisted and dark.
Fine.
It all
Everything's
starts to
fine.
shift. You're just laying there watching this, controlling yourself as best as you can, but it is slowly starting to wig you out a little bit. So you're just sitting there, just, okay. You keep going deeper and deeper in. You don't know how much time has passed. Could be a minute, could be 3 hours. You don't know. But in this moment, you just see this little ember just like pass by your face. The forest is on fire. The grass all around you is charred black as the flames are now starting to spread outwards into the trees. You see the trees themselves wailing and starting to creak and groan as they all throw themselves backwards.
Okay.
How
That's
long
not
are you
normal.
going to sit there for?
I mean, is there somewhere else I should be going?
Stand up.
I'll try to stand up.
You shakily get up, and it's at this point you look forward and you see a dark iron, full suit of armor. You see flames erupting out from where the little ridges in the mask are. You just see flames erupting out of it, and you see a dark sword, charred black as well. You see cinder before you, but in more of a awoken flame.
It's been a while here, Cinder.
Why do you think I chose you?
I don't know.
The metal and spirit chooses its master.
Okay, what made you choose me then?
I see much darkness within you, but there is also light dwelling within you as well. You may not see it as light. I see it as opportunity. I was once, like you, a wanderer, searching and looking for reason to my capabilities, my special awakening to the universe. I grew in strength and in power, but I was betrayed long ago. My will persists on as a spirit. I do not ask for revenge on your behalf. What I ask for is a new beginning. And you are full of those, aren't you? You see that the billowing flames around him start to just grow a little bit more intense. I've warned you before to be safe. What do you hope to achieve with the metal I gave you, with the fragments of myself I gave you? What do you hope to achieve with that?
I always thought my goal with this was going to be to stop the things in Etheria that had been a great evil there, but
Don't
it
speak
seems
do not speak as though you are good-hearted. Do not speak as though you have such altruistic means. You want to find a new beginning. You want to stop running, but you can't. What do you hope to achieve from me giving you my blessing? What will become of the metal that resides within your back? Once you cleanse it, what form will it take? Will it take vengeance upon Etheria? Will it take vengeance upon your captors? Or will it be a new awakening, a new beginning? Or will it be complete and utter disloyalty to everyone? What do you hope to achieve when it awakens?
Freedom.
Then I shall grant you everything in my power to achieve that freedom. You are still very young, even for a fae. It is still time to make a new beginning, to gain that freedom you seek. I will help you in any way I can. But know this, we do not deviate from the path we set. We will gain freedom. Freedom of mind, of these shackles on your heart. This is my vow to you.
Then to both of my freedoms.
I like this bargain. And this is another reason I chose you. As he says that, you see the flames erupt out from the mask and just kind of engulf the armor completely until the flames just spiral in and vanish. You feel just a little singe on your back. But you continue as normal. And everything in the forest dies down. All the flames die down. And now the forest, the trees, they look kind of bright a little bit. Almost as if light is coming back to them. You're starting to see the wood itself. Moss started to grow in it. It's starting to look beautiful again. It's starting to look like the vision the matron showed you. Of these beautiful forests and a lake, crystal, and shining this ever bright pink. This is slowly starting to warp and change to look almost like the Feywild. You open your eyes and you're still laying on your back. The forest looking normal but a little shifty and distorted. You look at the wood grain and you see it almost like moving like a pattern. It stays this way for a while.
Just lay there.
You lay there for a while, and Susie, the entire time you watched Vela basically touch Rose's head, conk out, fall back, and you know that this is what happens when she connects.
Yeah, I've seen Vela pass out so many times.
And
I'm just like, yes, time for Vela to pass out.
A weird thing happens. You see her just turn into shadow and just jump into the palm of Rose's hand and vanish.
See, now that part's new. And everyone else is unconscious, right?
Yes, you're the only conscious person.
Even the tree.
That's pretty strange.
So that's not
No.
normal. Okay. I mean, normally she comes back eventually.
Let us hope.
Yeah. Give it some
I
time.
don't think I caught your name.
You may call me Susie.
Hello, Madam Susie. What is your story, given we have many others who are not present?
Well, I am traveling with them.
You see him just kind of like lean back a little bit, like getting ready for story time.
Oh, this is not a long story. Don't get comfortable.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
is that it?
merely traveling with them, yes.
I see. Well, that's okay.
Yep.
Would you like a flower?
You see him just pluck a little tiny daisy. Just slowly.
Jonah, I
reach in.
swear if this is a pink flower.
It's a daisy.
It's a daisy. Oh, okay. Alright. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You can eat it if you like, but it will
Just-
taste weird,
Weird how?
like a flower.
Got it. I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
Safekeeping.
Safekeeping, exactly.
Hmm.
I will keep it safe. As I am keeping these people safe.
I am watching.
We're both watching.
If you need to sleep, that is all right. The trees...
Are they gonna be out that long?
Oh, they will be out for quite a while.
What did you give them?
It is something the sages of old made. A recipe.
Of what?
It connected them to the spiritual plane.
Oh!
They achieved deep thoughts.
Well, I'm certainly glad I did not drink it then.
It is all right to fear what is unknown.
I don't fear. Got none of that.
When they were mentioning what was in her mind, you got uneasy.
You know, uneasy, fear, they're pretty different. That was only because I was, like, slightly murdered by one of them.
I
Clearly
would
I'm better
say
now.
That might be fear.
No, it's not fear. It's wariness, just alertness,
I see.
No fear. Never met a fear once in my life.
In this forest, there are many who are tenders to glows. I know Whimsigold are also tenders of glows.
Like actual tree groves or like groves of souls?
Both.
Is this forest haunted?
This one, not really.
Okay.
Further in the darkness, there is a small tribe of dark spiders. They could be considered haunted.
Interesting. Do we have to go through the spiders to get out?
We do not.
Okay. Just for their sake.
They are neighbors.
Neighbors. And they kind of leave you alone? They're good neighbors?
Sort of.
Yeah.
The trees tell me their whereabouts.
Yeah. I mean, they've never tried to, like, bomb your side of the forest and
What
just
is
destroy
a
and,
bomb?
light your riverways on fire,
What is a
Send
bomb?
in super soldiers. They've never done that to you. A bomb, like an
No.
explosion, mostly fire.
Oh, we don't like fire.
Yeah, I don't think you would.
We have had a few forest fires. I've watched some of my friends burn.
Yeah,
It wasn't
I've
pleasant.
also done that recently. I don't recommend it.
It is hard.
Yeah.
It's okay, young one.
Yeah. Totally fine. Just watch, my whole town get bombed. But, we're moving on. We're traveling to a new place. And I'm fine.
If you need to calm down, I have this.
I don't... Who needs to calm down? Not
You
me.
see him just like put his hand in his like branch crown, and then grab a little tiny rodent and just put it on his palm. And you see him just and just start whispering to it. And then you see, and then he goes,
You got it?
You got it.
and it's like a tiny little like rabbit, and you see it has like a little horn, and just nods, and then jumps off, and it's like a good 20-foot drop.
Jackalope.
Just jumps off, and then just into the forest.
He will be back.
With one of the spiders?
Oh no.
Alright.
The rain is not letting up. This is good.
Rain is nice.
The soil appreciates it.
Yeah, helps your trees grow, right?
Partly. I like having visitors.
Do you get many?
I do not.
That's unfortunate.
Only they who live within the forest.
Well, that must be pretty nice,
Always company, but always the same ones. New company is nice.
Yeah. I can understand, getting a little tired of talking to the same people all the time.
I do not talk to people, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Trees. Treeple?
They are trees.
Trees. Okay.
And a little bit later, you just see jumping back is this small little rodent again holding a bottle, and it's got like this like wrapped twine around it, and you're just holding it by a little string, and just right in front of you. And it's at this point you now see it. It's got these like it's like a kind of like a beige color, but it has these black streaks kind of through it, almost kind of like tiger stripes, but they're like little like. They're less defined, and they're more just kind of like just different colorations in the palette of the rabbit.
I've never seen an animal quite like this, but is this your friend?
And you see it just drop the bottle at your feet.
And you never will again. He is quite shy.
Yeah, shy. That was my first instinct. Yeah.
That is a gift for you.
What? I'm sorry. What was it?
A gift.
No, like what is it though?
The tears of the forest.
Thank you.
Should you ever find yourself needing something to grow, pour it on it. Or should you find yourself in a dire situation where everything seems bleak, drink of it as well.
Drink it. Okay. I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna take the daisy out of my pocket. You said it's like wrapped in twine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of tuck the daisy on the outside. That way I remember who I got this from.
Lovely.
Yeah, just, I'm gonna stick it in my bag.
That's quite adorable.
Yeah, well,
That's
it's a good way to know where I got this from. We travel from town to town a lot, and I just didn't want to forget.
I like the rain.
So you're on guard for a while.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you're being shaken awake by Vela.
Oh.
As
Alright.
It seems as though you kind of were enjoying the peace for once, and after this exhaustion you felt over the last couple of days, it's been tough.
It's been a lot. It's been...
And it seems now that you've had some sort of a respite, your body now is just, alright, we're going in shutdown mode.
Oh, yeah.
Not even a trance.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
That's
reboot.
crazy. Alright, here, let me
As
finish
you,
writing my little bottle here.
for the first time in a long time, dream.
Interesting.
It's like a forced Windows update.
Yeah, I really was a forced update.
Opted out of those.
I was like, no, please! I'm sick of that happening!
I don't want Windows 11!
Who would?
Who would? Who would download
Yeah.
it?
Unless they want to be our sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
the best, actually.
Download it.
Yeah.
Get in the comments and tell us
Tell us.
what Windows you prefer.
Yep. If you say Windows 8, we're blocking you.
It's all inside.
No, we're not, please.
If it's Windows 7, welcome.
If it's Windows Bob and you've used it, then we want to invite you onto the show.
Mhm. If you still use XP, why?
XPY.
Exactly. So, it is now morning.
Oh, I feel wonderful.
Everybody who took the dosage, you all feel a little groggy. Didn't get much sleep, given the fact that you couldn't fall asleep while under the effects of this. So a lot of people are probably going to be sleeping in the cart.
Does that mean I have to drive the cart? I'm
Because-
the only one that slept. Oh
Yeah.
no.
If you don't mind. Susan.
Because Vela also took some exhaustion from the travel into the mind, as well as staying up and continuing watches.
If you need someone else up though, I'm still.
Wait, but I took a nap already.
Vela
Because I
literally
carried
go to
Bella into
sleep.
the car.
Yeah,
He's
because Rose tried to
like in the
Yeah.
cart with the moss blanket. She's like, if you need someone to
So I
take
only need 2
watches,
hours of
I
sleep.
can totally do that.
I already slept.
Vela go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to rest here for a little longer?
I mean, I guess we're not on a super huge time crunch.
Very well. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Yes.
I will get you some things.
Thank you.
He leans forward, like really low, and then you just see popping out is this mole just.
Can you tell the others to forage for them? Food for human-type people. It will take about an hour.
Oh, that'll be fine.
So we can sleep. We can sleep until then.
You can sleep longer if you like.
Yes. Yeah, Bella, you can just stay asleep, girl. You can
As everybody kind of takes a nap, you are just now like, that was weird. I should not have actually slept. This was weird.
That's crazy.
And as you're like going through this like kind of like realization that you actually dreamed, you just see a tree just go.
How
And then
close
you-
to us?
Pretty close. And you just see a bunch of beavers now climbing on top of it and are now starting to shave it down.
Circle of life. Circle.
As you see them shaving it down,
Like dogs.
you're like, you start to realize they're doing this very efficiently. They're taking like a big chunk here and a big chunk there, but then the rest of it, they're shaving it down and shaping it. And it takes a good while, but with the force of all of these beavers, there's a good 30 of them just on this one tree. You see it's starting to take shape of a table. And you see these small little stumps that are also being made as stools for the table. And you see even smaller stumps with divots in it for bowls. As they literally start making a dinner set.
I guess it has been a while since they had visitors here. Having to make a table from scratch.
I hope you weren't too close to that tree.
It was fine. It
was a
also
third
wanted guests.
You mean Mom? She's fine.
She'll grow back.
You will serve guests for the rest of your stay.
That is a very positive outlook. Just
And after the table like starts to like finish and like the different bowls are now like finished on the table, you just see just a cornucopia of just all of these varieties of different fruits and vegetables and berries and all of these like natural things. No meat, surprisingly, but just an assortment of this vegetation that is now present before you guys. A lot of salads, berries, and kind of fruits. And you see this just giant banquet of food.
Please, eat up. What you don't eat, the rest of the forest folk will.
thank you.
Thank you. Most kind.
Yes, very, very generous. Sit down.
You may bring some for the other ones still in the cart.
Thank you. Yeah, she's exhausted. What did it say? Like one whole point. two whole points actually. That's how exhausted she is. It's actually 2.
That is weird.
Yeah, crazy, ain't it?
You guys end up eating it, and it's all fresh, organic.
Are
and
the bowls
just-
wet?
The bowls? They are not necessarily wet, but they have a tiny bit of like sap in them sometimes. Like when you pick up the bowl, it's a little sticky, and they're like,
Oh,
Wishy
fresh
sap.
cut wood.
This is great.
We love fresh cut wood.
Fresh bit wood.
Yeah.
better than fresh cut grass.
It's got beaver fur all in it and everything. So.
Oh, that makes me.
Oh, there's a tooth in my salad.
So,
There's a salad one too. My one too.
There's a boot in my snake.
I hate when that happens.
Thank you for laughing.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah, Cal is the jokester.
no, I'm the laugher.
As you guys end up having
Stay
a
laughing.
wonderful meal.
Where are you all headed to? I know I don't travel much, but maybe I know.
We're going to Whimsigold, the clown town.
The clown.
It's not known as the clown town.
That's what we've been. That's what they've been telling us.
It's not.
That's where Vela came from. So.
But she is.
No. Vela ran away to a circus.
Oh.
It's not in her town.
Oh.
This isn't
She
the
ran
clown
away
town.
to be a clown.
She didn't.
Vela
She
is
wasn't a clown. She's not a clown.
She wasn't born a clown.
She does.
She was made into
look
a
like a clown.
It's a practice.
No. Hey,
Not an origin.
Cal, there's more than just clowns in a circus.
Yeah, there's also elephants.
Which
Sorry,
is
Dog.
clearly not.
Interesting.
You know you're so right. The only 2 things in a circus: clowns and elephants.
So Vela and Daw's people?
Yeah, they put on a
I'm
great
sure
show.
there's some of my people.
Have you been to a circus?
What is a circus?
Okay. She could explain that, but she's asleep, so we'll just have to skip that.
We all started in a circus once.
Yeah,
Not that was a bad circus.
we were killer.
We were very killer.
Very killer.
What does that
The food was really good. The
It
snacks
means
that they
it was a
provided.
fake circus in the
Oh.
Shadowfell, and it was actually monsters. They tried to kill us. We had to kill them.
It was pretty fun.
That's quite disastrous.
Most of our stories are.
We saved a lot of people.
We saved a lot of people.
Like, over 1,000. That's more than 3.
That is more than 3.
Thank you, Susan.
Do you need help
Yes.
traveling?
Oh, yeah. So,
What
We're not,
kind
we're
of...
not one for charity, but what do you got?
Yeah.
We don't give to charity,
But
but-
what could you do? Yeah.
We're pretty
What
charities.
is charity?
Don't worry about it. What
The
would
Soul
you help us
Survivors
with?
charity.
What?
We're quite in debt right now.
We're starting a GoFundMe.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's gold fund me.
yeah, gold
Gold fund me.
fund me. Yeah.
I
But
have
how would
gold.
you assist us
You have
in
gold?
traveling?
Do you have speed?
What is speed?
Like the difference between walking and running.
Oh, I don't have speed.
Okay.
How is it you can help us travel?
I cannot, but my friend may.
Who's your friend?
Another forest tender.
Is it one of the spiders?
No.
Oh, good. Then
You see him,
yes.
Give me a moment.
and you see him stand up again out of this tree throne that had been constructed. You see the trees themselves shift back to where they normally would be.
Do his knees creak?
Yeah,
like
they-
an old man. Yeah. Just,
Oh,
Oh,
that's better.
do you have a knot back there?
Oh. 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 Mm.
And he was the jokester, and you.
That's.
That was funny.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Too much Subaru.
Oh,
That was too smart of a joke.
you see him just move his hand to his arm, and you see him blow into one of the holes on his arm, and you just hear this.
Interesting.
Pretty handy.
Oh.
Built-in flute right there. Yeah.
It's called the starting instrument.
Yeah. You put the special powder in.
Yeah. Now you put it in a straight line.
Thought you didn't have speed.
Yeah.
ecstasy.
Thank you. Thinking it the entire time.
Oh man.
So-
Snaps for that one.
Take the inspiration.
Yeah. Yeah, take an inspiration.
I mean, might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Take an
good.
inspiration. Yeah.
D20?
We'll go
Yeah,
deep.
yeah.
Give me a reroll. So, few minutes pass, and then you just see, or you're all eating this food, and it's pretty good, and you just hear this creaking of wood behind you. You turn around, and there's a door in one of the trees now.
Is it shaped like a Christmas tree?
It's
Is it
shaped like a pumpkin.
It's like a pumpkin. Oh, even better.
The door opens up, and as it's opening, you just see this kind of gnarled, boned hand just open the wood door, and climbing out, you see this skeletal figure, but you see this this hood, like a cowl over it, and you see him just walk through. You called?
Yes. They were wanderers, and they want to go to a town called Circus Town.
No, it's called Whimsigold.
Clown Town.
Clown.
It's
There's a
not
difference.
Clown Town.
It's called Clown.
Nope,
It's not.
Whimsigold.
What is it
Whimsigold.
Whims is still
Similar to
Golden-
Marigold. Nope.
whim.
Similar to
Golden
Marigold, but
called?
Whimsigold.
They're
Whimsigold.
going to funny Miracle Town.
That's close.
Whimsigold. Whimsigold.
I understand. You see him just kind of walk forward, and as he's walking forward, you see the grass on the ground kind of just like start to die with every footstep.
Oh, ah. Yeah.
You just killed his son.
You just
My
fed
boy.
As he turns to you, I see you are similar.
Yes, I think we are.
You seek the new cycle. I am part of that cycle. I can have you gain admittance near it,
That would be wonderful.
but I am famished. And he just sits down and just starts to grab some of the food and just you see it just starting to coat the boned face of him and just chewing these fruits and veggies and berries.
I mean, they're delicious. Who can blame them?
These are quite good as ever. Thank you. My forest stands good.
Is there any watermelon?
It's not tropical.
Well, the death of this food is certainly good food for your soul.
Everything must come to an end, I agree. Well,
Do you use this power to make this door appear? You
look
show
back,
me.
the door is gone.
Ooh. Well, the door that you had. How did you make that?
That is how we will travel.
I've heard of such travel.
Bring me to the great tree.
Of course. Everyone, it is time to go.
As you see him start to...
I'm gonna scoop up some of the food and I'm gonna
Oh, for
give it to-
Vela?
give it to
Give it
Vela.
up your
yeah.
trunk.
Yeah.
Just
Put some on the bag of holding.
that'll rot.
Yeah, I don't.
You'll
Oh,
forget.
I'm gonna put some fruit in my spider.
There you go.
And I'll take out one of the meat rations from in there.
You reach in to take out the meat ration. There's nothing.
There's
There's 40 in there. He was hungry.
He's all fat now.
Yeah, he's a big spider.
Just,
You're oh man, it feels heavier.
Oh,
just as a loud burp.
Yeah.
never mind. Oh, I'll go eat a squirrel there.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess we follow with the cart.
So you end up following with the cart. Have you guys named your horses?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were.
Katame 1, Katame 2.
For,
The Russian horses.
No, I think it was Manual 1,
Oh.
Manual 2.
I like it.
We probably did name them.
Yeah,
Who
why not?
knows?
We did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like
They're really stereotypical for how they act.
Yeah, you guys named them, I remember, in Saber Keep. You guys
well
got
when we got them,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll check the episode. I'm pretty sure they're Manual 1 and Katami. I think.
Oh, Emmanuel and
Yeah.
Katana
That sounds right.
That does sound-
Yeah.
probably would be, yeah.
So anyway, you take Emmanuel and Katame through the forest, gallivanting, until he presents you to a great tree. And this one expands even taller than the rest of the canopy. It has this aura and presence to it of just age. And it seems to be, even with the tree in here, far older than anything within this forest.
Wow. It's an old tree.
There's old
Will
life in
this
this tree.
suffice for you?
This will be fine. Walks up to the tree. Get ready. And touches the tree, and you see it just open up, and you just see this rift start to appear through it, and you see it open on the other side of the tree. Go,
Is this a magical portal?
as you see him just walk through.
Well, I think we follow him. Yeah.
Is it dangerous to put a magical portal in a magical portal?
I would say, yeah, don't put a second
The portal
in
is
the portal.
closing.
Yeah, we're going. We're going.
As you see it starting to shift back, you see it kind of like, as it's like starting to go, it kind of hits the back wheels a little bit before it.
It does look like a cartoon squeeze.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pops out.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
With that sound effect too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole Roger Rabbit style.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
until you guys pop out to the other side, and you're traveling through, and it's this. The portal itself is this like green hallway, and you see these like streaks of like almost like black veins, just kind of like pulsating as you guys are passing through. Until
I'm like sliding my hands along it.
Your hand kind of like almost like passes through this like this rift, and as it's starting to, you feel your hand almost being like tugged on to like leave
You pull
this
back
rift.
his bones.
Now I'm like the guy.
And we're more like
I'm the guy.
As you guys end up exiting to the other side, you are now in a new place.
Is it a clown?
Are there clowns
It's
everywhere?
not like that.
Unicycle.
What is he doing? He's throwing balls in the air and catching them.
I can smell some pies off in the distance.
God, can you dance on the ball like he can?
People fit in that cart.
It's impossible.
Why is there a fire right there?
Handkerchief. It just keeps coming. It just.
Wait, why can't I stop watching?
So you guys,
Look, free hugs.
you don't see a town anywhere.
Oh.
Is the guy still here?
He's still standing there, and at this point you see him, it's more sunny in this area, it's less rainy. There's still like a little pitter patter here and there, but you are starting to see a little bit of sun almost like trying to peek through the clouds. You see him just pull the hood up even further.
Excuse me, but where are we now?
Closer to your destination.
I do understand that, but do you know what direction?
If you wish to avoid the pale, walk that way and then around. If you wish to cut through the pale, walk forward.
I think we agreed that we were going to go around, right? Yeah.
Did want to avoid the pale.
We'll be going around.
I'll meet you guys there.
Thank you.
And as he's just kind of standing there, is there something else?
No, I said thank you. I'm being nice.
How can we repay?
How long? How much longer?
You can
How long do we go now?
I'll do that right away then. Just for you.
Yeah.
Someday I will learn to do this magic you were doing.
perhaps about a day's journey away from the destination which you seek.
Okay, see, very nice.
I must retire now. And just turns around and starts to just walk away. And you just see the footprints of just dead grass.
Alright, well, you heard him. We got a day. Let's get going.
He said he was like me, and I was like him, but he's kind of a jerk.
You
Am I a
are,
jerk?
I mean,
you're not. No, you're nicer than him.
Okay.
not
Yeah.
verbally.
You're like super
Yeah.
nice.
You're a jerk physically.
He's probably just been alive for so long, he's kind of over it, you know? Yeah. I understand that.
Maybe someday I'll be in his bones.
Yeah, a little.
Walk a mile in his bones.
Yes.
It's in my bones.
Oh my god.
So, you guys end up going on the journey once again, feeling more rested. Who wants to roll me a d20?
Not me.
I did specify last session that I want to sit in the front and eat fun.
Okay.
Are we
gonna be
perception
pretty
checking
tough.
or just a d20
Okay.
for regular? What are we gonna die here?
Yeah.
Just
How's about 14?
14.
Is that another Tarrasque? Is that the Tarrasque one?
No.
It's
That,
8.
that was, I mean,
That's
that was
not
an
a Tarrasque.
18, but I figured he would just kind of switch.
Not a Trask this time.
No.
There's 12 Tarrasques.
No.
I mean,
Just
two nat ones got us better chef, which was pretty good.
That is true.
He was the best
That is
chef.
true.
Yeah, best chef.
He was the best chef.
He just cut our travel time down by like a whole lot.
And we didn't have to go to the spider area.
Yeah, well, we didn't have to anyways.
I know, but I was concerned about it last session.
Alright.
And you guys got to go on truck trips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always good.
Yeah, you guys
Come
did.
back
It
from
was
your
Plus,
So-
everyone wants an NPC encounter.
As you guys are now starting to travel, all of you are now starting to feel this kind of this feeling of like a tingling sensation on your skin once again. And you remember this feeling happened when you guys were in the Underdark and you were starting to feel the spirits within the air. And you feel this sensation again running through your
Bones.
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 Our boats?
Is it in our boat?
No. It's in your skin. You all start to feel that sensation again. And you feel it almost resonating within your spirit level. Not as a warning this time like it did in in Axion. Not in that sensation, but more of just like a, be advised. Something is present, but not malicious.
Just here.
Just here. You just feel that kind of connection as it's like pinging, but not like danger sirens.
Yeah.
Can I try to make a connection to one of my spirits?
Sure, you can certainly try.
Alright, so trying to connect with Kang Ji,
Okay.
and I roll a 10.
Okay. So roll me a d100 as well to see your control.
78.
78.
Good year.
It is. You don't feel any physical manifestation. You don't see him or hear him, but you do feel, as you're now focusing on this, you feel as though there is something just kind of watching you. Not maliciously, just kind of present. Which you can assume is probably Kyunjin.
And I'm just trying to, like, get the sense, is what I'm feeling you, coming from you, or are there other spirits?
I mean, you're kind of thinking on it a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no audible response or any, like, sensation. You don't have that sensory quite yet.
Yeah.
But you do feel as though there is more than just him. It seems as though you're passing through an area that just has spiritual pressure, just little activity.
Alright.
But it's not malicious, not unpleasant. It's just caught you by surprise. For you, Ifan, you feel that tingling sensation almost like turn to like a burning sensation on your back once again before fading.
I'll try to connect with Cinder then.
Okay. Roll a d20.
18.
Roll me that d100 to see your control.
83.
Okay. As you are now starting to connect, you feel that sensation once again on your back start to singe and groan a little bit more before you hear this slight whisper as if he's just kind of at your back and just leaning in to your ear. Why do you summon me?
It feels as if we are not alone, and I was not sure what else to do.
You made the right call. We are not in danger. There are other spirits present, but I don't sense malicious intent. Do you wish for me to drive them away?
Yes.
Very well. And you feel the presence of him vanish again. Ifan, you feel that sensation in your back start to just like singe even harder into your back. Almost as if you're being burned by like a cattle prod. You feel as though your skin itself is just burning. Who is in the cart behind him that would be looking forward?
Susie.
Probably.
Susie, you see on Ifan even he has the jacket, the little vest and jacket. You see almost as if there is like a bit of like ember starting to coalesce at his back through the fabric.
Does it look like he's catching on fire?
It not catching on fire, but more there is just enough heat that is starting to char and like slightly singe it away. Almost as if like wood that had been in a fire and is now starting to be quelled, but you still see it slowly starting to burn it away. Just that little like outline of red.
Yeah, just like an ember, like
Like a
cinders.
cinder.
Yeah, well, I guess kind of be like, huh, that's weird. I'm not gonna say anything unless it starts to like put like a hole through his jacket.
No, it is.
Oh, it's putting a hole.
Like,
oh, okay.
it's a small little hole, and now it's like starting to just now start
And
burning
starting to
away.
grow a little bit. Hey, Yvonne,
Yeah?
I think your jacket's on fire.
No, it's probably nothing.
No, Yvonne, there's like a hole, like, in your jacket now, because of fire. But there's no flames. It's kind of weird.
Is your tattoo hurting again?
No, it's fine. I
Okay.
try to look around my back. I'm seeing a hole in my jacket. What are you
Eli, sorry, no, wrong name, Yvonne.
E5.
You need to take off your jacket and look at it. Because there's a hole.
You want to do a dress right here? I mean,
It's just a jacket.
so.
You know what? Fine, let your clothes burn off. Sorry for trying to help. You know?
I think the aesthetic is nice.
But now you're gonna get cold later because now there's holes in your jacket.
Fine, whatever. I'll take it off. Right?
Ooh. Ugh.
So
Beautiful.
you end up taking off the jacket and the little vest, and as you take it off, you now notice there is clearly a small hole that has now been charred into the very center of it. You're like, huh, that's weird. And as you're looking at it, the rest of you guys see the tattoo on his back has grown. It is no longer just the symbol on the back. You see a ring has now started to form, and it's an arch now. It seems to be slowly growing more into what would be a complete circle. And as it is growing, you start to see these almost slight wave marks starting to appear at equidistant, almost as if it's creating an arcing sun.
Oh, like it's physically moving as I'm looking
The
at it.
tattoo itself looks like it's starting to develop and grow and darken. As if the spirit metal itself is spreading.
It's evolving.
Hey, Yvonne. I have more news for you.
Great. What do you have this time for?
Your tattoo is moving and adding like more.
Sure thing. Yeah.
No,
Definitely
guys,
moving.
it's moving.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Let me take a look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm also gonna like.
guys,
Whoa. How are
guys,
you
you're
doing
seeing
that?
this. I know you are.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm
that's
asleep.
happening.
Oh yeah,
You guys
that
are
was
still
asleep.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe the drug is still in effect.
Yeah. You must have taken it later than us.
Yeah.
or well, I didn't take any
You
drugs.
sure?
Oh, well, that's
Well, I've
the
never-
problem then.
I don't think his back's moving at all.
What?
His back's moving.
You're sitting up there with him facing forward. You can't see his back. You guys,
Cal is
help me
moving.
out.
Still
Cal's
saying that.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he's
Oh,
looking
you're
away
talking
from. I don't even know what you're talking
You're
about.
looking at the back of the car.
Yeah. What? I don't even see a tattoo.
I can't see the back of the car. What are you talking about?
Looking at the side of the car.
The side of the car.
Oh my god.
No, you know that, just wanted to let you know, again, just wanted you to be aware that your tattoo is moving, which the last I checked, tattoos, were kind of permanent and stationary. So just wanted to update you.
Ifan, as you're now like, okay, the tattoo itself is growing rapidly, and you see it now almost starting to connect, and you see the waves themselves also now growing off of it as well. as you see it slowly is like about to connect.
See, are you controlling that?
Is that hurting you?
You feel your back is singeing. Like, it is hot.
Hey, my back just feels a little warm.
Well, yeah. It would.
Yeah, it's probably a little irritated, I would
It's
assume.
like the skin around it is all
Yeah,
red and everything. Yeah.
Susie, blow on it. I can't reach.
I'm not doing that.
Who's gonna do it then?
No,
Oh my
nobody
God.
needs to.
You see it. You now see
Don't
it
use your trunk.
connect. And as it connects, you see another one just start to spiral out of those waves. And you see now it is a symbol of... What's the symbol on your back? Is it a bear?
Yeah, it's the bear head with the elk antlers.
Yes. So you see that symbol.
The totem. Yeah.
You see that symbol itself, and it looks as though the arc itself goes through the antlers, and the antlers are now part of like the wave. But you're now starting to see it's created this sun symbol around the entirety of that central tattoo, and you now start to see it glow red. The entirety of the tattoo glow red.
So, Yvonne, I don't want to alarm you, but first of all, your tattoo looks way better now. You know, it's kind of a little bit more awesome looking, not gonna lie, but it's also somehow glowing. Just wanted to, you can't really see behind you, so I just wanted to keep you updated.
And now you see just like not on his back, but just slightly off of his back, a little mote of fire. Just maybe about like that much space between his back and it's on the top wisp of flame. Just. And as that appears, you guys all feel that pressure that you've been feeling, that like of just like something present. You now feel that vanish and only can feel the eminence that is emitting off of Yvonne. And this feels not malicious, but warning and intimidating. Just emitting outwards from him. But Yvonne looks fine. He looks like he's just not angry or upset.
Again, I don't want to alarm you, Yvonne, but you are currently now on fire, kind of. There is a flame on your back, and are you consciously putting out like some presents or something? Because there's something going on here, Yvonne.
Yeah, I could feel it.
Is this another one of your pranks?
I wish, because that would be a lot less crazy than what's actually happening.
I'm usually on your side, but right now my arm's kind of
You
hurt.
see another one.
Yeah, no, it's there's more.
There's
There's more.
yeah,
But
but
there's
wait,
more.
you're the fire's growing.
It's more likely than you think.
Mhm. My back on fire? It's more likely than you think.
What do you mean it's growing?
Is this
that
not
true?
hurting you at all? Like there's a flame on your back. Like an open actual flame.
You feel heat, but you don't feel burning. You feel like that slight singe as like the tattoo is growing, but that has now subsided and the tattoo just feels warm. And you feel even more warmth every time she says there's more flame, but you don't feel any burning.
Wait, Yvonne, wait. Are you using your
What?
spirit metal right now? We're out in the open. We're supposed to, like, keep it secret.
It's fine.
You are, aren't you? Oh my gosh,
He's
Yvonne.
watching.
We need to lay low.
You're channeling your aether right now. In
Don't
front
worry,
of
I'm
where
keeping a
anyone
lookout.
could see.
Widowy.
Middle of the day. Woodwilly.
Yo, Widowy hitting the spiel metal right now.
Woodwilly channeling your aether right now.
Ethel.
Wow. And you thought I was just making all this up, but you're actively doing something.
Another
Wow.
flame.
I'm not even channeling anything.
That's clearly a lie. You're channeling something.
Are you not able to control it?
You hear another whisper in your ear. The other presences are gone. Do you wish for me to extinguish?
Yeah.
Very well. You see that the flames themselves, all at once, just vanish, and you see the tattoo start to shrink back and slowly just disappear back into the antlers once again of the tattoo. Before you see that whole sun symbol just slowly start to vanish as it just creeps back into the tattoo.
So yeah, I'm just gonna look at Dawn and Rose. I'm gonna be like, you guys saw that happen,
Yeah.
right?
Rose,
Yeah.
right? Like,
That was-
Rose has
those
a
were-
joint in her hand that she was like ready to light.
So-
And she's just like,
ah,
yeah, I did see it.
Yeah, very concerned you were. Yeah, no.
I was.
Yeah.
Why do you think I needed it?
Right. Well, I guess you don't have to worry about anything anymore, Yvonne. It's like your tattoo shrunk and there's no more fire.
You're not on fire anymore.
Yeah.
So were you channeling? Was that intentional or is it just happening?
I mean, I wasn't channeling anything.
Really? You sure about that? Because it sure looked like something was happening, almost as if you were channeling something.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I wasn't channeling anything.
I can't believe you're gonna lie to my face.
Do we all hear that?
You're
Do we
going
all
to
hear
lie to
You
my
have to
face.
learn to
Do we
control
all hear
our
that?
faith.
Yeah,
Make
yeah,
an
yeah. He's
insight
talking to all
check.
of us. He's
I'm
talking to
making
all
an
of us.
insight check.
Make an
Alright.
insight check, make a deception check.
Yep. I'm not gonna bother rolling insight because I'm not gonna roll high enough.
Let's hear the insight first.
14.
Deception?
24.
Wow.
You almost
You know
said-
what?
I knew you were too smug about it. Yeah.
It's hard to read. It seems like he is just confused as you are.
I mean, maybe we should give him the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, you weren't like thinking warm thoughts or anything. You weren't like, ooh, I'm a little cold. Want to warm up a little bit.
I'm trying to drive the car.
You're doing a great job.
And you're telling me to take off my shirt and you're telling me the tattoo's growing? Like,
Susie, was this you? Were you
Well,
causing
how
this?
would it be me?
I don't know.
How would it be me?
He said it wasn't him doing it. Somebody was doing it.
You are a fire aether user, so might be you.
Were you practicing on his back?
That's messed
Well,
up.
literally, why would I do that?
I don't know.
No, like,
Tell me.
because it's the middle of the day, I wouldn't be
It's
channeling
the sun is
either.
out, so is your fire.
That's not a saying, pal.
Well, now it is because it just happened.
It didn't happen.
Prove it.
How do I prove it?
No.
Light him on fire again, Susie.
Oh
That's
my
the
God.
same
Do
thing.
it.
I'm not going to.
You did it once, do it another time.
What?
I'm not going to whit away what I'm on
Yeah,
fire.
I'm literally not gonna light him on fire. I'm like, you know
I
Just,
can't
what?
wait for that meme to be outdated when this comes
Oh,
out.
Yeah, it's gonna
exactly.
be so far.
We're walking
gone.
around the pale, right?
It's already lasted for a
Yeah.
while, though.
Can we see the pale?
Not from this distance. Because you guys were already on a course to
Mhm.
get around it, but there was a way for you just to walk straight into the pale if you wanted to. Each way is going to take like about a day's journey.
See, when you say that, I picture the chum bucket, like sitting in the distance.
Yeah.
There's the pail.
Oh, crabs!
Everyone, take a picture.
Money, money, money.
Aaron.
So, you guys end up traveling for a bit more. You find you eventually put the jacket back on. You don't feel the presence of Cinder.
You just lied.
Hey,
to our
Yvonne, I'm
faces.
sorry Susie burnt your jacket like that.
it's fine. I can fix it.
I know it's important for us to practice, but maybe not
I-
in confined
I
quarters like this.
literally have practiced the least out of all of us.
Well, that's
I
why
do not channel my
Practice
atheist.
it shows.
I literally. No, if I haven't even channeled Aether into my own spirit metal, why would I channel it into his? What?
I don't know. It's an enigma.
Why are you channeling it?
I'm literally
Yeah.
not.
It's coming out.
I'm being
Literally.
bullied.
So
Being
did,
framed.
we felt the departure of the presence we were feeling.
Yes. Those
Um,
presences that you
maybe-
were feeling, as soon as you felt it from Ifon, all the other ones just vanished.
See, yeah, maybe it was his totem doing some weird totem thing.
Yeah.
Because it, like,
It felt
protected
really
us,
spirited.
kind of, I guess.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
So maybe your back tattoo is protecting us.
Maybe. I
We
mean,
should
that
all
would
get
make.
back tattoos.
Well, we
To
got
watch your back.
Yes.
we got horn tattoos to watch our horn.
I mean, don't we all technically have some
Horn
tattoos
tattoos?
from... Nope, not horn
Okay.
tattoos. Some markings. Some spirit markings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That was a
Doesn't
thing.
look like
Don't frown at me. That's a thing. I know some things.
I haven't checked this in weeks.
Yeah.
They're bigger now.
You've lost it.
Really got swole.
Yeah.
Told me to look at it.
What does it look like?
Alright. So we're traveling.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
traveling.
Almost there. We were a day away. Is it like end of the day now?
So you end up looking at the symbol that was on your chest, and you see it's now starting to create almost like an arch, like two arches, almost like connected into like a circle. And you see off of one of those is now these wisps that are now like traveling up your shoulders.
Okay.
So
I'd show you, but I can't turn around.
No, I don't want to see.
I know you don't. I don't want you to. Know
So you're traveling, and you see in the distance there's the sun is now starting to slowly set. But it's at this point, Vela, you start to recognize the land.
Sleep.
I'd say you're starting to wake up at this point. You guys have been
Okay.
traveling for the whole day.
Okay. Does that take off points of exhaustion?
1 point.
I'll take it.
So you're now starting to travel, and you notice these are the outer fields, the farmlands that surround Whimsigold. And you know Whimsigold is a place that is more present with stories and folklore and legend and wonder and travelers. But you know that there is a small bit of farming around the outskirts of the cities. And you are starting to recognize some of these farms look familiar.
How long was I asleep?
Well, 3 days.
Don't listen to Cal. It was
No.
about a day. We met
Okay.
who I
Like me.
believe was Death, and he had
Oh.
us walk through a tree and put us about a day away from your town.
Great. That's great.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
He was
Great.
friends with the tree guy, so it was chill.
Is this looking
Yeah,
like
we
your
trust
Clown
you.
Town fields?
She's like smoothing out her dress and like running her hand through her hair, trying to comb it out.
I'm brushing her hair.
You're looking in the mirror like, oh, my makeup. Oh, God, it's here.
Yeah, she's like trying to get herself put together.
I think we're getting closer.
Uh,
Do you recognize this place?
Yeah, I do.
The grain is very
The town shouldn't be far.
Oh, good.
All right,
And,
here we
and,
go.
and we could just go into town. There's
Yeah, we can just go into town. But I don't know what we
There's
should
not like
probably
a-
do.
So you
It's
run
a
in pretty
military
easily,
checkpoint.
so we should be able to run in pretty easily.
No, it's
we don't
very
need to dress our
large
clowns.
house for adventurers and stuff. They won't bat an eye at you guys.
Oh,
Oh.
even better.
We'll
They won't
stay
even speak
in the
'cause they
cart
can't.
throughout the travel.
Mine.
So you guys end up walking into the outer town, and you're starting to see more houses are now starting to be around here. You see the smokestacks kind of rising up. You see the lights on the inside as the lanterns have been lit. Night is starting to come with relative speed. everybody seems to kind of be cozying in. Seems the workday has long been ended. Food is now being prepared. It is a cozy town that is now starting to kind of rest after a long days of work.
Vela, you gotta tell Ifon where your tavern is.
Bella, you gotta
You
tell
gotta,
her.
you gotta direct us
Tell
to
Vela.
your town here.
It's not too far from here. Just you can't miss it. It's kind of a crooked 3-story build. It's actually that right over there.
So
And she points like
you end up
Yeah.
pointing into the town.
That's in the town.
This is Clown Town.
downtown.
You want to sell peanuts?
No
So
peanuts.
you guys end up seeing there is a few like buildings that are like tall and mismanaged looking. You see one of them that's like a tall and like kind of crooked like spire that almost like kind of twists almost. You see another one that looks like a large tower that kind of has this like wide base that comes up and into a sphere. Almost looks kind of like a bubblegum machine, but just like very tall. And you see what looks like a giant like tube sticking out from this giant dome, which you would assume is probably an observatory of sorts. You see that there's this like tall building that is like a 2-story building that has this beautiful facade on it. Facade. And you see there's what looks like people are just kind of like coming in and out, and it looks like they're holding books of some sort. But you see another building. It looks like it was once just a pretty nice looking like 1-story building, and it looks like there was like another addition added onto it, and then another addition as well, and then a roof. It's a weird kind of like mismanaged look, but it also looks cozy and correct, but so different. You see that there's just this warm interior light just kind of echoing out from it. But you guys end up walking up to this, and you see the front of it has this beautiful, like where the roof kind of like arches up into this like point on the front. And the rest of the house tries to mimic that other design, and it slightly does, but it also kind of looks a little different. You see like on like the tops of like the top roof, you see like gargoyles for some reason, but there's nothing like gothic or gargoyle like on the lower levels. Looks like just some artistic design added to it as well.
Yeah, it was different contractors were
Exactly.
hired. Yeah.
They were on sale.
Yeah. You know, you
Walmart.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
They just went down to the hardware store and they were like,
A local
please,
vampire
90%
lord
off.
died.
And you're like, well, how did I pass that
It
up?
was like we got a lot of revenue.
$5 gargoyles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
$5 gargoyle. How could you say no?
That's a bad name.
What a
$5
deal.
gargoyle.
That's a
Yeah.
band name?
Say that 10 times fast.
What, $5 gargoyles or
Say that 5 times fast.
$5 gargoyles.
$5?
I actually can't.
$5.
Can't do it. I can't even do it once.
$5 gargoyles.
I don't think I do.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, it's added.
I would
So-
like to note Rose's glamour is like all the way up. She looks,
Yes.
wings are gone.
Oh,
So
so normal.
So normal.
you
Yeah.
end up walking up to this, and you see, you hear just this like cheers on the inside, and you see the door is this beautiful like kind of like aquamarine wooden door. And you see the symbol on the front of it looks like a sun and then a moon kind of cresting over it as well. And you see the sun rays kind of like echoing off, and you see the handle itself looks as though it's like a shooting star. And you see a hanging sign from the top that says the Swift Tavern, or the Swift Tale Tavern and Inn.
Bella's like looking at the door. Man, there's so much foreshadowing in my life.
I have not seen this
The
place.
Swift Tale
It
Tavern
makes
and Inn.
sense
And the
now.
Where it says the Swift Tail, you see what looks like a it's like in the shape of what looks like a shield almost, and then what looks like a sword resting next to it, and then resting next to that on the other side, what looks like a like a flute of sorts, just kind of like embedded in with the sign itself, like carved out of the wood. And it looks.
I'm really into the maximalist.
It has this like these like little small like calligraphy wisps underneath where it says the Swift Tail.
Yes. Yeah. Quick question: is it
Yes.
TALE or TAIL?
TALE.
Okay. Just wanted to double check there.
Vela's gonna stand at the door for like a hot second.
Bella, did you forget how?
Is it
door
push
knobs-
or pull?
Yeah. There's not a sign.
It's a handle. It's not be a pull.
It's a slide.
Rose, make a perception check.
It's still a doorknob, so it's you're like. It'd be so weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
and then it'll
a squeeze. And then
15. You see that there is a sign next to the door.
Sign next
But
to
then
the
you
door.
gotta
Yes.
What's
So the
that saying?
sign, it says, "Come as you are, no glamours."
Oh.
Oh,
It's
rude.
okay, it's okay. This is a place where adventurers meet. There's all kinds of people.
Oh god.
I'm gonna open the door. And
As you open the door, you feel just the wave of the hearty tavern food and the smell of peanuts. Just kind of like wafting in. You see on the ground, there's just kind of peanut shells of people just tossing them on the ground.
no peanuts.
You feel just this warm interior inside here, and you look over and you see that there is just what looks like just like another step up for just like a platform. Nothing like too extravagant, but you see just kind of like a little step up. You see what looks like these like hanging potted plants just around where that little step up stage is. Kind of creates this almost like ivy look to it of framing. It's a warm and welcoming feeling, and you see that there's just a storyteller just kind of leaning in a chair that's like the chair itself is like turned backwards, and they're just leaning on the back of it, telling a story to the rest of the audience, just conveying just their adventures. As you guys walk in, you just hear, "Hi, welcome to the Swift Tales Tavern and Inn. How can I help you?" As you walk in, Rose,
She's like trying to like cover her face as much as she can with her hair. Like,
as
oh,
you are walking in, you're like contemplating the glamour, but still trying to keep it up. As you walk through the door,
No, I think she would read it and she'd be like, fair. Like
Okay.
she would take the glamour down, but she would not be happy about
you
it.
do notice there are runes along the doorway.
She like walks in, she's like,
You kind of try to keep the wings kind of folded.
like
in.
tucked in as much as she
Yep.
can. Even if like not for looks, if also just to like not hit people.
Yeah.
She's like,
Oh. Welcome. Wow.
Oh, I didn't pause.
Hi.
I know. Rose is like, oh god. I'm hideous.
And you
Never
see,
been a thought
as
like
she's
that
like,
before.
as she's scanning everybody, she just kind of just pauses on Vela and just. And you see just like kind of like these like little tears start to like well up in her eyes.
I run over to her and I go.
She runs over, throws open the little like latch to walk through, and just gives you a big old hug, and is just holding you, and just you just hear her sniffling, and just you feel the tears just starting to kind of like connect with your cheek. She's just overjoyed with you coming back. No words are expressed, but you feel all of the emotion, which is strange for your mom to not express what she thinks with words.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom is a human woman. She's got red hair and like a ponytail. And I think right now she's probably just dressed in standard tavern garb.
Lovely.
Yeah, I hug her for a long time.
This is like a good 2 minutes.
Did she go around the
Anything like-
podium? Okay.
Is that normal?
It's like an awkward over the
Yeah,
table.
different from everybody.
So she's not on the stage. She was behind the bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
so is it over the bar table?
No, she
No,
walked
she left.
around the
Okay,
bar.
because that would have been really awkward and weird.
Yeah.
We gotta know the specifics of the hug.
Yes.
I need to know everything.
So the,
important.
so the tavern itself, while they're hugging, for you guys, you end up
We're like
seeing
awkwardly.
you
Yeah, no, really.
the
No, really.
Weirdo.
the bar
Nice silly.
itself is it's made out of this like dark wood, like almost kind of like it looks like it has like charcoaly bits in it. Like it's just got this like really dark grain in it. Very beautiful. And you see the back of the bar is more like kind of potted plants here and there. You see it almost looks like a like it was a like a brick wall and they put like plaster up, but it started just kind of crack and they went with it. So you see like this like kind of cracking of plaster just kind of like along it, and you see up top is what looks like on like a big wooden frame is this beautiful sword. It looks elven in make, but it has this kind of like blue kind of glow to it.
Works.
It must be more expensive.
What's it got?
Yes.
Your mom's an orc.
Yeah,
Move.
it feels
Stay.
familiar.
Orc the orc. So you are starting to see it's got this like beautiful like rune work on it, and you see there is a shield behind that one as well. And the shield itself, it has a similar look to it, but you see it has this beautiful crescent moon on the front of it, and they're just affixed over the bar. And you see below that is this divot of just what looks like could be like 100 different types of bottles, each having like exquisite labels. Some of them don't have labels at all. Some of them look like they are just like wrapped in twine and then they said we don't need a label. There's a large amount of different assortment of liquor here. And you just see her kind of pull away from the hug now, and you just see her face just scrunched up, and just like you see just like red under her eyes, and like her nose is just like all swollen. She's just, I'm so glad you're back.
Vela.
Oh, excuse me.
Introduce. You didn't tell us you had a sister.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
God.
You see her just,
Go on.
you see her
Stop.
grab a towel.
No.
You see her grab a towel and just start to like kind of clean herself up and just. Hello.
Hey.
Hi. Sorry. I'm Brooke.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh,
I
well,
thought-
sure.
This isn't a line?
And she gives you a hug. Gives you a hug. You are tall.
thank you. You were short.
Compared to you, absolutely.
I've never been hugged in a tavern by anybody. This is amazing.
Well,
You just do this to all your patrons?
not all.
Oh, I feel special then.
Welcome to the Swift Tale.
Here, you guys.
should-
Please don't let me hug it long at all.
My name is Brooke Ashbrook. Okay. And it just starts hugging everybody.
No. if she hugs
No,
Rose, Rose
this
is like,
place is amazing. Where do you?
Hi, and gives you just a little hug. Nothing like too
she's
like tight.
Rose is doing the like.
Understand.
I just do a handshake.
Oh. And you are, and she looks at Yvonne. Come here, give me a hug.
We're visiting the parents already.
Gives you a hug. And goes.
Bella has a stroke.
Passes away.
She kind of releases. You give good hugs. So, introduce me to your friends, Vela.
This is Cal and Susie, Rose, Da, and Yvonne. They have saved my life on multiple occasions.
Are you an
And I'm
adventuring
traveling
party
with
now?
them. I think so.
What's
Do we
your
have a name?
What's the name?
We are the herd.
No,
No.
we're not.
We're the soul.
The Soul Survivors.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The Soul Survivors.
Yeah, but it's spelled like Soul.
Oh, I like it. Oh, I love
Yeah.
I can't spell, but
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Point to
Yeah.
point to the
No other way to
emblems
spell
on
it.
our clothes that we
Oh,
have.
yeah,
we
we
have
have
symbols. Yeah, we
My
have.
one cloth.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys got
Look at
symbols
my
too.
symbols.
Yeah, we're kind of a big deal.
Oh, maybe.
What would you like? What would you like?
Well, some food would be nice. We've been traveling.
Did she already tell us?
Absolutely. Food,
Really
drinks.
good.
What do you go
I think
for?
so.
What's
The sister
the best you have on tap?
Pocket of nine.
Honey, you're guests here. What do you want? It doesn't have to be on tap.
No, we just. Well, what do you recommend then?
That wasn't the question. Huh?
Well,
I'll take some milk and a turkey leg if you got it.
On it.
Thank you.
I will take some milk and a turkey leg as well.
On it.
Fermented
What?
milk if you have it.
I don't have fermented milk. I mean, I have cheese.
Yeah, I want it raw, by the way. Just right out the squirt.
Oh god.
You know, raw is better. If
Yes.
you actually
Have
if
to
you cook
be.
it, it's worse.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
Rose,
want it
right?
in the bucket
Yes.
still.
Do you have some like beef stew? Or
Who do you
anything?
take me for? Of course I have beef stew.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. Can I have some in wine, please?
What kind?
In
Red. Any good
Oh,
red?
of course. I'll get you a good Pinot. What about you, Ifan?
You're all right.
yeah, this wasn't real.
I'll also do a turkey leg, but then I'll have an ale, please.
It's real.
And an ale?
Yes, please.
Oh, of
Backstory's
course. And Vela, dearie, do you want anything as well?
What? Just whatever. Honestly, I'm just. It's good to see you.
More milk?
Probably not.
She usually takes the hard
just
stuff.
water.
Do you have anything like really strong?
She's an alcoholic.
I have milk and cookies.
Fermented
Honestly,
milk?
that sounds really
Blueberry
great.
stuff.
Is Dad here?
Wait, what?
No, he's not here right
Is your
now.
mom? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
wait, talk. No, you didn't
It's hard
realize.
to
I
tell
did-
with these
her mom.
humanoid.
The human and
Oh,
it's just
I'm
the
sorry.
red hair threw me
We-
off.
Well,
We did get that a lot. Vela, I don't know if you've realized, looks a little different than us, but she's just
no.
as much our daughter than anyone would be.
it's in the nose. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's slightly smaller.
It's the
I
horn.
see.
No, it's the,
Oh. I don't like this.
This is uncomfortable.
I can see. Yeah,
Well,
you're both very kind. I can see that.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Where's
She must get that from you.
where is he?
he said he would be back soon. He said he was going to visit an old friend.
Also known as
Okay. I was hoping to talk to both of you.
Sure. Can it be a little later?
Yeah. No, not right now. Please, not right now.
Of course. If you need to use your room, I mean everything's still the way it was. I haven't moved anything.
It's
I
not as
haven't
big of a bed.
I haven't changed anything.
It's still a crib.
That's great. Thank you. We probably will need room and board.
Absolutely. How many do you all need a room individually? I mean, we have the space.
Do you have extra pillows?
Extra pillows?
Yeah. Well, see, in the girls' room is typically, for some reason, become a thing where we build a pillow for it.
That was
Susie's really good at it.
Well, first of all, it was one time,
That's the
and second of all,
I think one time is enough to establish. Yeah.
However, the whole town was
I-
destroyed that night, so maybe you probably should.
Oh, that's
Let me get the
I
drink
don't
started
think that was
first.
part of it.
Relation or causation?
And
I'll
you see her.
change mine to an ale too.
You see her start to make things and go to the back and start to just get everything ready. And you see there's this like small little like window that like looks into the kitchen. As she's like kind of like preparing the stuff in the back, kind of all of the dishes, she ends up kind of peeking her head through the window. You said you wanted ale as well?
Yes, please.
Got it. Pulls her head back again.
Your mom's pretty awesome.
She's really nice.
Why'd you run away?
That's some stuff we won't get into right now here.
I would
I
stay
mean-
here forever. I mean, this is cozy.
Loving parents.
Loving parents, those hugs are amazing.
Yeah, they're.
Sorry if I made that uncomfortable for you. I didn't read the situation well.
Oh no! It's wonderful. They're wonderful. we just have a lot to talk about.
Mistress Vela. And you see kind of creeping on like opening like popping her head out from like the side of like one of like the doorways. You see this wooden figure of a woman, and you see these like glowing green eyes.
It's your only friend. Plus us, of course.
And she kind of walks out, and you see this about like maybe like super short, like 5'2", just start to just.
Alright, start existence. Who would even be 5'2"? Like, who would even want that to be their height?
Nobody.
Nobody, yeah.
What's not me this time?
Couldn't
What's
imagine being 5'2". But I would rather die.
We like 5'2".
Man, I mean, like, what's it?
It happens like every couple of sessions, and every single time I'm like, this is the funniest thing I've ever done.
Comedy genius right here.
Who writes this stuff?
Our scriptwriters need to pray.
Yeah.
They really need a pay raise. And you see this statue just start to walk forward, all completely made of wood. Hello. Hello, Vela's friends.
Vela, is this the friend you were talking
My
about?
name is Eleanor.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up and give her a hug.
She creaks open and just taps her back
I really thought Vela was lying about
And just-
his friend.
and just like puts her hands on
I
your
really
shoulders.
thought Bella was lying about this whole city.
Puts her hand on your shoulders. It is good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
I was the caretaker for this tavern, as well as Mistress Vela, for some time.
We've heard. She talks a lot about you.
Does she now?
Yeah.
All good things, I hope.
Those are the only good things.
Oh.
I do not
It's-
know what you mean.
It's
by
nice to
this.
meet
It's
you.
nice to meet you.
After
It is pleasant to meet you all as well.
You did a great job taking care of Vela. She's quite a member of this party.
She's a very
I
nice
do
person.
believe so as well.
She's cursed, you know.
Yes,
Oh,
I am
okay,
aware.
Just wanted to.
Why are you doing? What was that? What
Well,
about that was
I'm
necessary?
bad and awkward. I'm awkward in situations like this.
She has been like that since birth.
Since birth.
Oh, that explains.
Yeah.
I thought it was like halfway through her life.
Why did
Maybe
this
a
have
puberty
to
thing.
come up right now?
She's great,
Eleanor,
though.
are you making them uncomfortable?
No,
It is
it
not.
wasn't her.
She moves her head. It is not me. It is this Loxodon man who is making everyone uncomfortable.
Yes. Family situations just make me nervous, alright? And I say weird things.
I'm sorry.
She's pink. I mean,
Let's get you
I'm-
some ale.
Yeah.
John,
The good news is
nice.
my might not be back until tomorrow, so let's just rest. We'll just rest today
So she
for
ends
the rest
up
of the day.
coming out with this food. You guys sit at a table, and the tables themselves look like they were hand carved. Even like the chairs themselves, they all don't look like the same. They all have like slight variations. You see like there's like some nicking in some of them. Everybody make a perception check,
Oh,
except for you, fella.
oh, dang it! I rolled really well.
13. 7.
18.
Ifan,
21.
Always here after
21.
Yeah.
With the 21, you end up going to sit on a chair and you realize that's weird. And you move the chair a little bit and you see just in small little like writing just on the ground, you just see a little tiny VA carved into the ground of like the wooden planks.
I tacked my tavern. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I did.
You're a bored child.
I was a very bored child.
I bring no attention to
As you just sit down onto the chair, you see Brooke ends up bringing out all of these wonderful, like just hearty foods. after having just like all of this like rations and just kind of like okay food lately, well, except for you.
Your date.
Right.
Oh.
I'm all why.
It's your favorite day. Come on.
Yeah.
Remember that date with Sean who might be dead now?
And then the
That
whole
was-
town
Right down
got
the house.
bombed.
I get it, but for a second I was just like, when?
Wait, when did only me?
Could not.
When all the people got roasted.
Yeah.
Alive.
Boom, roasted.
Boom. Roasted.
Yeah, it literally.
Roasted.
Boom, roasted.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you guys end up making your way into this wonderful food. All the drinks are prepared.
Into.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rip self-interculate.
No.
wrap it around your face like that. This is very comforting and cozy in here.
Very nice.
And you just, as you guys are like now like kind of discussing this, you just hear like a round of applause as everybody starts to kind of cheer, and you see the girl that was telling the story. She ends up kind of sitting up, and she's human, but she looks like she's like maybe like in her 50s, maybe early 60s, a little older of an adventurer it seems. You see like a bit of like scarring just of what seems like her adventuring days, and she just kind of gives a little bow and kind of gives a wave, kind of walks down. You just see Brooke just like run up on the little step, and you see she's got this just very simple apron on. It's got like this these like sunflowers on it, and this like little like these like squares of white fabric, and it looks like there's this like slight not fringe, what is it, like lace just around like each one of those little squares. She goes, well, that was quite the story. Anybody else want to tell any tales of great adventures or battles?
Susie.
Rose.
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 The rest of the audience kind of,
Rose.
and you're now starting to see the clientele, and you're looking at them more. You're seeing just humans, tieflings, elves. You see that there
I
are.
saved your guitar from being exploded in the city. I think you should play it.
Do the plant house go on?
Don't make me do this.
You see that
I
there.
wasn't there
You
for
see that
that.
there's a
Oh, yeah.
what looks like a table of like 3 bugbears, just like what are we cheering for? I don't know.
Rose is gonna she's gonna tuck into her food, like, not talking to me. I don't know who y'all are talking to.
Susie.
It's not me.
Susie.
Rose,
Susie.
you need to play your guitar out there.
Rosie.
What would I do?
Rosie.
What would I
His
do?
ship
What do you
name.
mean? We've traveled so much. There's 1,000 stories you can tell.
Think of anything at the
Just,
moment.
just
It's
sing a
killing me.
song. That's all.
Yeah,
Sing
you
a
can just
song?
do a song. Don't you have a song that you can
Like the story
sing?
song.
Just a travel song.
I mean,
When you gotta go somewhere.
'Cause the fun is getting there.
Yeah.
yeah. So get up
First
on that
line of the
stage.
song.
Oh God, she
Yeah.
would do it.
Yeah.
She's already had wine. She would do it.
Yes.
I know her.
Oh God.
That's my mom.
What?
That's
She's
your
doing the wave as she's walking up, like, hi, yeah, that's me. I don't have a story to tell, but I've got a
here, and like kind of like points to the chair.
yeah. But I know a couple of songs.
Yeah.
I
Finally
literally
one
can't
that
think of
was
anything.
not-
Can I just roll a performance check, please?
Uh,
Oh, God.
Let's do
Yeah.
both.
Oh.
Just come up with a name for a song.
Yeah.
Just a name. Just a name for a song.
Dearly Departed.
Fun.
Okay.
Sounds like a really upbeat song.
Put your
It's
toys
Well, actually, imagine.
Well,
Dear
Probably
these
isn't.
parties
It's probably
a
to
pretty good-
say
it's like a
you.
pop song.
It's a pretty upbeat song for such a
It's a
maroon
K-pop song.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
K-pop. It's a
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
canon now.
Yep.
Oh.
That's
Dude,
it.
is that
Drama.
K-pop Jimin?
What?
This is her on the electric guitar.
Wouldn't be me.
Huh?
Yeah, it's electric guitar.
Oh, sorry. Let me
Yeah.
get some of that.
Yeah.
That's an electric guitar.
Yeah,
It's a
type in,
royalty-free electric
Google,
guitar set, too.
ambient electric guitar.
Ambient electric.
Yeah.
Electric guitar.
Yeah, background electric guitar. I'm sure there's something.
Hey, there's gotta be. There's
Electric guitar from the other room.
Yeah. And it's 3 a.m. and raining, and
it's
a
the like
sleep.
you're at a party
Yeah.
at so and so's house, and the
Yeah. You're in the bathroom.
you're in the
by
bathroom.
yourself.
Here we go.
Sure, that's electric guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can perform this shit.
Roll for performance.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Can you give yourself inspiration, or are you not at that?
I do actually have inspiration. I have it because we did the intro. You gave us inspiration
That
from
was
that.
a while
That
ago.
was a while.
I know,
Do you
but I
still
still
feel
have the
inspired?
inspiration. Probably, I do personally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you able to give yourself inspiration as a bard yet? I
think-
don't think so.
I feel like that's a higher level.
Yeah.
I could be
Much
wrong,
higher
but I feel like that's a way higher level.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bard thing. I think Scanlan got it because of how self-absorbed he was. I think that's what Matt may have
I'm
done.
pretty sure it's a lore bard skill.
I don't have it yet.
Oh,
Okay.
Either way.
Whatever it is,
she's
yeah.
not lore anyways.
Yeah,
That's right,
True.
you're not.
Yeah, I am eloquence.
Yeah.
Oh my god. 16.
16. As you just play this soft, slow
I
melody.
haven't been playing for a
Yeah,
while.
you haven't played at all.
I have.
As you play this soft and slow melody, you just roll a d20.
Okay. Just a straight d20.
Or it doesn't have to be straight. I mean, come on.
6.
6.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Only a d100.
Oh.
It's a Kirby.
Oh no. Wait. Don't make me do this. Oh gosh.
Should I get my D120 up? Just in case.
A 93.
93. You don't realize it, but you unconsciously are controlling it. As you're playing this, what are you regaling?
It's like a, how do I put it? Not tragic. It's not tragic. It's angry. It's like a, what is the name? What's the word I'm thinking of? It's like
Feminine rage.
like a love,
Screamo?
yeah, like a feminine rage, love gone
Yeah.
bad thing.
It's
Not
like a
screamo.
revenge song. Then.
Revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of
It's a
stuff.
comfort
Yeah.
music.
Oh my gosh! Did you actually just write
did
a
not.
song?
AI.
Oh my gosh!
I can't.
He had it
No.
coming.
You
had
did
it coming.
He had it coming.
awful.
Am I supposed to read this? Good
You
lord.
can sing it.
I'm not gonna sing it.
You can give us a dramatic reading.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Give us a poetic, dramatic.
I
reading.
can't.
I'll get my snaps ready.
Don't.
You don't have to. It's okay.
I can't.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh, it rhymes.
Yeah. Let's go.
Good lord. This. Ah.
You don't have to.
I don't want to.
Do it,
No.
dog. Sing.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Sing while she plays.
Rose is playing. Opposite
Daw has the melody. Yeah. Yeah.
Smooth cat.
Mm-hmm. You could just start scatting.
Smooth.
You know, two electric guitars.
Yeah. It'll work great.
I'm a scat bat.
It's such a good image.
Yeah. I know a song. Skinny
Would it be a scat bat or one of that?
Oh lord. Here. I don't. It's
Oh
gonna
my
fall.
gosh.
Alright.
I can't.
That's so cool though. That's awesome that you were just like. I know
Got
this.
it. Yeah, it's like a feminine rage ballad.
Okay. As you're playing this, you guys now are realizing it way before she does. But you're starting to see as she's strumming, the strings themselves, they are almost like creating this like spark with her fingers. And every time she plays or plucks from it, you just see this little like, almost like static electricity, but you see this red arc off of each one of the strummings. And as the song continues on more and more, you just see a little bit more of that spark just starting to appear off of when she plays one of the notes. You feel just the pressure in the air start to just kind of grow a little bit more. As you are unconsciously emitting just a little bit of your emotion in the form of aether with your strumming. It feels... You feel... All people who are connected to aether feel this emotion of this revenge, this loss, this rage, and this coming to accept that rage, but not wanting to live with it. You just feel those emotions kind of wash over you.
Do we notice? Okay, so like clearly we all can feel the aether.
Yes.
Can I look around and see if like anyone else is kind of like, oh, like
Perception
a little
check.
more, I guess, aether sensitive?
Make a perception check on the crowd to see if there's any difference or change in what has happened.
Not 20.
For
For a total of 23.
Nice. Okay. You see that there's a few in the crowd that were like just kind of talking, and as she started to play and get into it, they've now realized and are now just kind of more focused in. The one though that piques your interest the most, you see Brooke immediately. As soon as she even brings out the guitar, before she even strums, you see her immediately look out. And then as she does that, she starts to look at every one of the soul survivors more closely now. Now that Vela, you don't realize she's scanning.
Only I do. I'm so alert.
I imagine I make eye contact, but I don't know what's going on, so I'm like just awkward.
Oh no, she's
She still has this like very like cheery like vibe to her, but you can tell she is sussing you guys out right now.
Do we make eye contact then as she scans over us?
Connection.
You are connected.
My voidless, emotionless face.
Absolute RBF on Susie.
As she just continues to scan. Lingers on Dot a little bit.
Oh?
And then looks over.
Just kidding.
And then looks over at Vela. And then to Ifon, and just pauses for a long while on Ifon before looking back to you. Yes.
Can I do
Am
a
I
more
that-
specific
am
check
I
on
that
her to
grateful?
see if she has any like spirit metal on her?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a d20. This will be an Aether Sense. Your Aether Sense is not developed really well at all.
Nope. 10.
10. You don't feel any spiritual pressure coming off of her.
Yeah. I just was hoping my
But
eyes
she
could
senses
see
it off of you.
Yeah. Jeez. We're not masking very well, guys.
Rose is just...
We're blending in. We're fine.
And
We're
you
not-
guys
we're not
all
blending.
notice that she is emitting, Rose is emitting her Aether.
Not on purpose, guys.
Not on
Sorry.
purpose. You can tell she's not conscious of it.
Yeah,
Her
you're
eyes are
right.
closed and she's just strumming. And as she's strumming, you just see that the arcing just off of her fingers, just with every strum. And you see the strings themselves almost like starting to gain color every time another arc hits them.
Rose.
They're cheering my name.
Rose.
Get down to the bridge.
Your anxiety right now is just pushing everything away and you're focused on this task at hand.
Throw it to me to
Yep.
let you. No.
Should I
Before
speak in her head and tone it down?
you
That might stumble her out of the song though. You're gonna cause her to fail.
You don't want me to feel
Okay.
Should we start
Never mind.
What would Vela do?
No, don't move.
What would Vela do? Do what Vela would do.
She just looks so happy.
Aw,
She just looks so happy.
I'm singing about something
In her feminine rage.
absolutely insane.
Yeah, you could be like, hey, I just want to alarm you.
She
Hey,
looks
bestie, just to let you know
she's singing
Yeah.
about murder.
that-
Just a little note.
Uh,
Too much aether. You gotta
That's
Reel
what
it in.
I'll say. I'll be like, Hey Rose, just since you always have my back, I just wanted to let you know you are channeling your aether real hard right now. Look down at the guitar. Keep strumming though, you're doing so good. Love you.
Your eyes
Performance check
closed.
disadvantage. Performance disadvantage.
No, don't do that to me.
No.
1.
Hold on, I stopped doing for performance. Wow, 18.
18. You continue.
Yeah.
It's a little choppy, but
It's like I hit her like a wrong note.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
show must go on though.
Huh?
Yeah.
The show must go on.
Show must go on.
Nobody noticed.
Yeah.
No,
No.
It's fine. It's
Power
fine.
through, power through.
You continue to strum, and you notice now there is arcing off of your fingers, and you are realizing you are emitting aether currently.
Gotta reel in the song. Gotta wrap it up real fast.
She's
Gotta
gonna
Or
like,
wrap
yeah,
it
like,
okay. Wrap it up, Rose.
Yeah, I was really thinking
Yeah.
like she's gonna like kind of wrap up the song and bring it to a close. Not quite like that, but she's gonna like, all right.
Yeah, and now we're at the end.
It's like this. It's like that like last like
And they
six
die.
like slow 6 strings
Yeah.
from just. You're like,
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
As you finish, everybody claps, and then you see Brooke walks back up onto the stage. Give Rose a big warm round of applause, everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Please bow
Rose.
for your audience.
Oh, you're
she's gonna like curtsy like okay.
the owl bears.
She's all-
I love it. She's like, oh, I didn't notice them. I was so.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless
One
you.
more.
Bless you.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
There it is.
Stop.
Stop. Yeah.
So, you end up finishing your song. Wow. It was,
Are you okay?
Yeah.
It really affected him.
Yeah. It really. That song got to him.
Yeah.
So much.
It's a good song.
You know-
Bless you. Bless you.
A woman's
Goodness
scores always makes
gracious.
sense.
What did we pay?
We got
So,
any napkins?
well, yeah,
Maybe
put
you
two
die?
hungry right now. So, you continue.
I'm like speed walking back to the table. Bless you.
Bless you.
I don't know
Hold
why.
for season.
Whoa.
Bless you.
Pollen season right now.
Is that?
I
That's
sneezed
nowhere.
earlier.
It's rain season right now.
You sneezed earlier. Yeah.
I did.
There we go.
There's no
More
pollen.
seasons.
You doing good?
Hmm?
Good?
Yeah, it's always been like this.
Oh my god.
Bless you.
I've literally always been a multiple sneezer though. You should
I know, but
No,
that was like,
yeah, no, I'm fine.
Well, you end up making it back to the table. Another storyteller comes up, and there's
she's like hugging her guitar.
yeah, they're doing more of like a story.
It was good. So
What's
That
the
was
story
so
about?
good.
Thanks.
You
What?
see Brooke walk over the table. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
I didn't know you had a bard in your consort.
It's a new experience for all of us.
Consoles?
Consort.
yeah.
Rose is like, oh god, not again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
In your company. Is that better for you all?
I've never had a company
Yeah,
before.
not really businesslike.
No, business like, yeah.
An LLC, no?
More like LSD.
No.
Hey.
LST.
One time for them, not me.
One time per
yes,
session, I
she
promise.
is a bard. If that didn't give it away.
Wonderful, wonderful.
You sold the kid
Well,
drugs.
Here, these are going to be your keys, and she ends up giving you each a key.
Oh,
Wow, it's wonderful.
thank you.
It's so long
Thank
since
you.
we've all had
Full
individual
rooms.
rooms. Yeah.
You may stay for as long as you need.
Are there like numbers on this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You may stay for as long as you need.
Thank you.
If you need anything else, Eleanor will always be awake around these halls, so if you need anything, just call for Eleanor.
Okay.
Oh, don't.
All right.
I'm just gonna mentally message Yvonne and be like, hey, can we talk tonight?
Sure.
Okay, it's okay if you don't need, it's okay if you don't want to. That's totally chill. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we can talk.
Okay. Cool.
as you're like doing this like nervous like glances to each other, Brooke just kind of like leans in real close to
Oh my
you.
god.
Oh, don't you dare.
Are you using your mind powers again?
I don't have those.
Honey, you and I both know you do.
No?
It's a curse, man.
Who are you talking to? You weren't talking to.
Oh, she's whispering this into her ear.
Oh, okay. I have big ears. I heard it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
She just kind of like looks at you like in your eyes now. I'm really glad you're back.
Oh,
We have a lot to talk about, but
I'm sure we do.
glad to be back.
I'm sure we do.
Yeah, the gods are falling.
Yeah. The world is
I'm gonna
exploding.
attend to the other guests. If you need anything, just call for me.
Okay.
She ends up getting up and just goes back to the tavern keeper facade. And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Ooh, break time.
Break time!
And
Break time! Thank you guys for staying with us so far, and we'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back to Dungeons and Shenanigans. We had a nice little break, a little bit of sneezing, but a little bit of excitement and a little bit of drama.
Guess which one of us did the sneezing?
Allison,
You'll never believe.
So-
It's true. I did.
click here. You'll never believe what you'll get.
No.
It's baby teeth. So,
They taste good.
they do. Ground up a little bit, makes a nice little
And
powder.
then do what
No.
Tara does with their instrument.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're in the tavern.
Yep.
You call that a flute snoot.
Oh, flute snoot.
Ew.
So, you end up
It's like crystal heart.
doing so many great little things here in the tavern. Getting some nice drinks in. What do you guys want to do?
I'm listening to the stories.
I'm going upstairs. Or
Okay.
wherever. I'm just going to my room.
You end up going upstairs, and as you like go upstairs to like the second level, you see that there's just like all of these rooms that are just lined up, and this seems like the bottom section had a wide base, but the top addition looks like it expands outwards even further, and then brings itself in for the third layer that kind of moves up. So it's like the opposite of like an hourglass figure.
I'm gonna find my room and see if I can set all my stuff down and
Okay.
go to bed.
As you walk, like near
She
your
does the thing where she like slings her guitar around.
as you're like walking near the door, you just see these like two humans just making out right there.
Inspire them.
no.
You're the bar. She's mad about
You
that.
inspire them and go, "Can I join?"
No. She's gonna like and just keep
2
walking.
plus 2 is 5.
No.
They're like,
Yeah.
I hate math.
You end up opening the door. As you open the door, they go, "Oh, sorry."
Oh, is it directly? Are they?
Yeah. You see the guy goes, "Oh, sorry," and she goes, "Are we bothering you?"
Oh, I just wanted to get into my room. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good night.
Get a room. Like,
Wow.
she's like, no, she's just like, why right here?
In front of some random door.
She slammed the door.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
You slam the door, end up just throwing your stuff down. These rooms are kind of small, but
That's fine.
very cozy and comfortable.
Sweet. Is there a
We can
mirror?
break the wall.
Yes,
between
there
our
is.
I'm
rooms.
gonna check the mirror just to be sure.
You end up looking in the mirror, you see yourself. Do you seek me?
Not really, no. Sorry. Teacher.
Very well.
Good night.
Good night.
She's gonna cover the mirror up again with a sheet or something. Probably like the only blanket that's actually on the bed. She's gonna put it over the mirror.
It's that weird, awkward one at like the foot of the bed that nobody uses.
Yeah, like trying to drape it over, like, okay, that covers most of it. Alright, sick. And she's gonna hit the hay.
Okay.
He's exhausted from
You end up turning the
performing.
lantern off and just going to sleep.
Well, she is probably gonna actually. Is there a chair in the room?
Yeah.
Is it like what kind of a door handle is it?
Just like a standard door handle. There's a little keyhole for the key itself.
I think she's probably gonna like try to like jam the chair under the door handle.
Okay.
After
Make a survival. I'm just kidding.
yes. After like all the
It's not a
anger
chair,
stuff,
it's
she's like, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's gonna do that and then go to bed.
Okay. What else do you guys do?
I'm listening to the stories.
Cool.
So Vela, is there anything we should like keep off limits discussion wise while we're here? I kind of maybe am too open when I start talking.
Oh, maybe just my Aether stuff. That's something I'm gonna talk to them about.
Okay.
Like the 22 and stuff like that. Don't bring that up, please, because I'll tell them. So maybe don't mention all the times I've like almost died or fallen off cliffs.
Okay. Can we talk about the time at the circus?
Sure.
Okay. How about the Eleanor? She okay to talk to?
Oh yeah, she's pretty sentient. My mother created her with her magic.
Oh, was she just really busy? Needed help?
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, my village kind of gets together and helps raise our young. We don't
That's really neat.
create robots, but that's really
Well, you know, it takes a village.
No.
it
Yeah.
does take
It takes a village.
It does.
Yeah.
More of a tribe, I guess.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
But
Really
if
does.
you're nervous about us saying something you might not want us to,
We sometimes do that.
yeah,
It's okay. It's okay, really.
yeah, I've certainly let a lot of things be out in the open before. But you can always you can probably do the mind connect with us first,
That's true.
and then just be like, no,
Yeah.
you know, if we start saying
Why
something.
why was your mom saying that you're talking with your mind again? What does that mean?
Oh, I could talk in my mind before all of this in a very limited way. I didn't have the psionic abilities at the time, but I did have the abilities that came with the curse from Endolin. So I think she just wanted to see if that was something I was doing, which I wasn't.
Deception check.
Do we all roll insight?
If you want to, if you
Alright.
if you think in this moment she might be deceiving in some way or hiding something, then absolutely you can roll.
Only these two.
15.
12.
And
Oh,
would
wait.
it be insight or what?
Insight.
Insight. It's gonna be high.
Mine's minus 2.
26.
You know she's clearly misleading right now.
Oh.
You don't know for what purpose, but she's hiding something from seems the party and her mom.
I just kind of give her the squinty eye, like knowing, but I'm not gonna say anything.
The daggler.
Yeah.
You take
Well,
10d6,
I'm-
right?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
was that
go
with the
get
trunk?
some air because this has been a lot. So I'm gonna step out right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start walking outside.
Okay.
We're gonna let
And
It's
eventually
pretty-
I'm gonna say to Yvonne, hey, if you could like meet me out here at some point, I think there's a cool place for us to go and talk. But you don't have to. You know, pressure.
This brings back memories.
Just let me know.
What? But no pressure. At some point, if you want to meet me, I don't know, maybe.
Standing out here.
You're standing outside. The slight chill starts to just kind of like come in through the wind. It's okay though. You're used to this, sort of.
We're just standing out there.
I'll excuse myself after a little and be like, I'm gonna just check that Vela's okay.
All right.
Okay.
For you, you don't care. For you.
Yeah.
Are you gonna finish that? And I grab whatever he was drinking.
No, you can.
Oh,
It's almond milk.
Ooh. Just like
Terrible.
mommy's doing.
Terrible.
So before you go out, you see that there's just Vela. You would see just somebody looks like they're bringing their cart in for the day. They just kind of walk past. You the Ashboro girl?
No.
Certainly look it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Deception.
It's the high deceiver. Similar.
3.
Oh no!
I rolled a 10.
You're like standing beneath a portrait of yourself.
You're like covering it.
Yeah.
No.
Dark tattoo matches the tattoo or the logo.
I thought you left town.
We did. I won't be here long. Don't worry.
Better be.
As he starts to just move the cart out. You're sitting there with your thoughts for a little. You're sitting there with your thoughts for a little bit. And the door opens. And you see your friend Yvonne.
Hey.
Hey.
There's someone to do this. There's an observatory nearby that might be a cool spot.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
It
open,
really
but
only
maybe we
starts
should just
If it's not open, I'm sure we can find a way inside.
To go look at science and
check
stuff.
the lock or something. They don't like me here anyway, so. Yeah, so I'll lead us over to the observatory.
Okay. You end up walking over. You walk by the giant library. You see that there's like still a couple of students just kind of meandering outside, just kind of talking. They see you and they kind of look and they like whisper, and then it looks like there's a few of them that might like have heard stories of the Ashboro girl.
Sorry.
Okay.
I just walk past them.
Okay. You just walk past and push through, and you see the beautiful tower of the observatory. You know that the best time to view stars is at night.
I've never actually been here before, so
That's my favorite.
Believe it or not.
believe it or not,
Starting during the day.
best time.
During the day, not so much. But at
The
night.
sun's a star, so it's.
Yeah, that's
technically-
true.
Yeah.
Sun's
You
also
could
her
see
dad.
the biggest
So
star
it's
during
just
the
weird.
day. So I mean, like
Oh, it's also
quantity
mom.
over quality, I guess.
You know, I just want
Your
to
mom is
take the
your son.
telescope and stare into the brightest star around.
Yeah.
Middle of the day.
Burn those eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many
Look
suns
at
does
Vela.
this place have? We got 4
those
moons.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. Answer the question.
Single sun.
Single sun. Wow.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
okay.
You mean a
Single
single
mom.
Yeah. Single sun. Yeah.
Stop. My dad's a paladin. He's not gonna take your life.
So, you guys end up making it all the way to the
Ooh.
observatory.
Oh. Oh boy, that was fast. Fast travel.
Yeah, we're traveling. Right?
No conversation.
Never mind. Abort. I'm leaving. Not to.
Take over.
So, you get to the front of the observatory.
He's like, Cinder, take over.
Yeah. Is it open?
Yeah.
Okay. Go inside.
Okay. Going inside. There's not a ton of business here, it seems. But you do see that there are like scribes and different wizards kind of walking through here. A few of them kind of notice you guys walk in and just pay no mind. And you see that there's a receptionist. Hi, how can I help you? And you see it's this like pale white skinned tiefling. You see her horns kind of like wrap around into like these like ram horns that almost look like buns.
Hey, I don't know how to. I've never been here before. How do we go see this stuff?
Oh, well, if you're trying to go see the Grand Telescope, there are tickets available for that. It's just 2 silver per person.
Okay,
It's like a tour now.
I'll buy it.
All right, thank you. And she hands you these small little like paper stubs, and they see your little tickets. And just go ahead and head on up the stairway. You can even take the elevator if you like.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So, do you want to take the stairs or the elevator?
I mean, if we're wanting to talk, the stairs would give us more time.
That's true. Yeah.
You get to the top.
About that.
I didn't realize it was 50 flights of stairs.
Get to these stars.
Yeah, you're actually going into space.
It's Tower of Babel right now.
Oh no.
And it's just a little bit into
Another bombing.
Oh
a little bit into us walking up the stairs. Fella just goes, so about the other night.
Which night? There's been a lot of them.
I think you know which one. I think you know which one, and I just wanted to apologize. I know that message you probably didn't mean to send, and I shouldn't have responded, because that was a total invasion of your privacy, and I got some bad advice on how to respond, and I don't think you up was an appropriate way to respond. So I just wanted to apologize. I'm really sorry.
They're on floor 10, she's just falling.
Some wizards look at you like, who is this girl?
She must really like science.
Who dis?
You.
Yeah.
10 stores
Oh,
It was so good. It was so good. It was so good.
here. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, you don't have to apologize.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't like lying in it. I was actually asking if you were up, but but I don't think I articulated very well. And knowing everything that you've been through, I don't know how to. I don't know anything. And
I mean, Sam.
Literally, I can't breathe.
I don't know what floor we're on.
I can't read numbers.
I think once we just get to the top, we can get it.
It's just a staircase, like one floor.
They didn't realize there was an elevator.
Yeah.
It's like a circle staircase.
Yeah.
And they just keep going in circles.
They didn't realize they're walking downstairs.
Yeah.
But then they're walking back upstairs again.
They didn't want
Yeah.
to do spinning
Yeah.
doors this whole time.
Yeah.
Exactly like that. Yeah.
Oh look, the top.
So you guys end up getting near the top, and you see it opens up into this beautiful room, and the room itself has this. It's all like painted like black, like just like Vanta black, dark, and it just like is absorbing the light. It seems in here.
I'm Kapoor. What are you doing here?
You see that there is a giant telescope that looks like it has like multiple different levels of lenses that are. It's like all one giant tube, but it looks like there's a bunch of lenses that are like look like they like can insert, but they're just kind of like out of the telescope itself. So there's different magnifications, and there's like this kind of like audience hall almost. But then you see that there's like these depictions, these like drawings of what they've seen from the great beyond. But you end up walking up there. There's a few other people up here too, just kind of like waiting for whatever is to appear up here.
Okay. So, I don't know what we're supposed to do here. To be honest. But, yeah, I just wanted to apologize for that. But to also let you know, I do care deeply for you, but it doesn't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. No pressure. Let's chill. It's okay. You. What? Wait.
Nothing.
Wait, no, hang on. No, hang on.
No,
I need you to say that because I just said it. And what did you just say?
Nothing. We should probably head over that way.
Okay.
You missed it.
Why do I feel like this is both of your dating lives? Like,
Vela.
You didn't have to call me out like that.
Well, like, what dating life, my guy?
True, actually. Wait.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you guys end up finding a little seat, and then you see a poof of like purple smoke. Welcome, one and all, to the great observation of the stars and what they present before us all. I am your host for tonight. You may call me Wizard Mayor.
Wizard Mayor?
Mayor.
Oh.
At your service. Well, thank you all for coming, you 9 people.
He's a struggling artist. He's
Well,
He wanted to get into acting, and it didn't work out.
it didn't work out. He kind of dropped out of Bard College, so
Yeah. He's just doing his best.
yeah.
I mean, you gotta pay rent somehow.
Anyway,
You made a community college.
Yeah.
Was
Well.
school for dropouts.
how much are you wanting to see the stars?
Whoa!
I love your enthusiasm. Well, to start, let us take a journey. This is what we have observed with our naked eye But with the grand telescope, we have seen far more. And you see as he, you see him snap his fingers, and you see the dome start to close. And there's like this like half circles around like where the telescope is like positioned, and it just perfectly cups around it to block out all light. And you are just in a dark chamber completely. Now, and you see these holograms start to appear through magical means of these astral bodies, this like beautiful like cosmic clouds, and you see what looks like these like little spheres and these rocks that just fly through and almost like surround some of these planets, creating and crushing into these fine, beautiful looking rings. You're seeing space.
So cool.
See a pirate ship.
As you're looking at all of this,
Wow.
this beauty, it looks all mysterious and yet so like awe-inspiring. Make an intelligence check, fella.
What? Just straight intelligence?
Technically, this would be a history.
Thank you.
Is she gonna actually the tour guide right now?
I thought she was just gonna do the like good old. And that one. there's
13.
This one, like
13. You know that there are certain things that are taboo to research, but you're not too sure what they are. But you do notice he is not mentioning anything about the moons. Not mentioning anything
okay
about
with
the
that.
moons, not mentioning anything about the sun. Looks as though he's keeping away from that and more showing the splendor that he can find elsewhere on other realms.
So, even better. No moons.
As he just like shows this grand, beautiful starscape, he goes, and these are the grand stars. These ones stand above all others, the ones that we can currently see. There are a few of them that are much more beautiful than more, but there is one that stands above all else, shining just as bright as our very sun guarded by Pelor himself. This one shines ever bright, almost to the point where we almost burned our eyes from looking upon it through the telescope. Quite interesting. But that is not all. We have also observed, and he just keeps going on about space. It's a good 30 minutes of explanation of space before he snaps his fingers again, and then
The fun just passes it.
light starts to appear back in from the moonlight. Thank you all for coming. Thank you. Thank you. And your great wizard shall be off. A plume of purple smoke again.
I didn't know that's what this was.
I didn't understand most of what he said.
Honestly, same.
There is
Same.
uh,
It was pretty though.
the telescope itself doesn't have any like railings or anything around it. You see that there's like a chair affixed and like kind of like leaned back a little bit to like fit perfectly for you to be able to see through the telescope.
You want to mess with this? You want to mess with the You want to look through the telescope? I don't know how to use it.
I mean, neither do I.
The telescope, there's just like a desk like in this whole area that just has like papers scattered everywhere, like different types of journals that are just like, looks like a bunch of stuffed papers that are in there and not stuffed properly.
As fun as it would be to mess with it, would probably be bad if we broke it.
Yeah, too much. I can't afford that.
None of us could.
No, it's okay. Let's not do that.
No. Bad idea, but maybe next time.
Bad idea. Yeah. Yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah.
Next time?
Yeah,
can't do this. I can't do this.
The great club.
I'll leave this go with you.
Mom and Dad.
Well, that was cool and educational.
Yeah, it's a lot of information.
Yeah, I don't remember any of what he said.
I didn't understand most of what he said.
Stars,
No, me neither.
space, planets. What? You just hear those words echoing in your minds.
Horrifying.
Wait, I think that's our cue to go.
I think we should leave. We should leave. As quickly as possible. Run down the 57 flights of stairs and
Sprint down those stairs.
Well, no, we slide down the railing specifically.
Oh, yes.
Make an acrobatics check.
you're joking.
I'm
Oh,
not.
look what I could do.
Can I argue to make it athletics for holding on?
No. Because you're not using strength, you're using your dexterity to stay aloft this.
18.
18, okay. Bella?
Well, are you doing it? Are you doing it too?
Are you following my bad example?
20 total.
20 total. Surprisingly, you don't fall. Everybody ends up just sliding down it about like a quarter of the way down. You end up getting back on and slide down again as like a wizard goes, "Stop that!"
Oh.
No.
This is a place of institution.
We paid for the ticket.
It's West.
Stick it to the van.
As he's walking by, just has this big old scruffy long beard. Just
I picture the Lorax.
yes.
He speaks for the Bannisters.
I speak for the stars.
I speak for the trees. I am the stars speaker.
Oh
But a nice night. What are the rest of you guys doing in the tavern?
I'm listening to stories.
Lord.
We good?
Asleep?
No. What did you?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Drool all over
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
I imagine when you sleep, your bat wings kind of cover you and wrap you a
Yeah,
little.
me too.
She's having a good dream. Being stabbed.
What?
What?
No, don't.
So-
No.
Anyway,
One more round of drinks. You know, it's kind of late, but
it is
No,
getting late.
we need another round. It's been a long trip.
I am going to retire for the night. Eleanor will take care of
She
everything
must be
else.
old.
okay. Yeah, I think this will be my last round. We'll have one last round.
Sure.
Yeah.
One last round.
And you know, as one last round, do you guys want to see who can finish their drink the fastest?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Cal, you can't drink milk. That's too easy.
Well,
They don't have
that's-
fermented
That's
milk.
how I've been drinking all night.
You gotta have an ale. An ale for everybody. Come on, let's see who can drink it the
Ales.
fastest.
Okay. Eleanor walks over. If this is a challenge, I have just the mugs. Starts to walk away. Brings.
Lord, didn't know they came in pints.
They come in pints.
Yeah.
Just massive mugs.
Little pony
Ooh,
cakes.
yeah.
They are all filled with ale.
Thank you.
I will commence the countdown now.
Oh, all right.
5.
Can I do something
Oh.
special?
Sorry.
What are you
5.
trying to
5.
I want to cast protection from poison on myself.
What are the components for the spell?
Milk and ale.
What is the somatic material?
It's verbal or somatic. Yeah.
Or?
Well, comma. So or.
No,
No, yeah, that's
comma
verbal
is
and
and.
somatic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not or.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
because this is verbal, this is
We're
going to
gonna
be
know.
tricky.
Yeah.
We're
So-
gonna know.
Make a sleight of hand check for the somatic components, and then make and this is going to go on your guys' passive perceptions. So what are you? So go ahead. So this is the sleight of hand for the somatic.
Okay. That's 19.
Alright.
Passives.
Oh, mine's My passive is like 400.
11 is mine.
Passes
So
yours.
yeah.
21.
21. You see Cal starting to move his fingers in a rhythmic pattern, and you're starting to see little tiny glyphs appear as he's now starting to cast something. Make a, we'll call this a performance check to see how quiet you can make it.
Oh, that's +5, so 22.
That passes your 21. You're focused on his
Did I beat you?
fingers just underneath
I beat you.
the table,
No.
just like, and then you just see them vanish.
I just give him a knowing look.
2, 1, go.
Yeah.
As you,
Your truck. Yeah.
everybody roll a d20 for me. Because your trunk is made for liquids, I'm gonna give you advantage.
Okay.
Oh.
No, this is good. 11.
11,
14.
16.
16.
Oh.
You drink yours faster
Oh, okay.
as you manage to down it and
And then just a couple seconds.
And I had to hit a load twice.
Yeah,
so-
we had to do
Oh.
too. Yeah.
I believe another round is in order for another challenge.
No, no,
I will
I
be
can't.
back.
Oh, I
Pass them
can't. Oh, gosh.
And walks
Do
away.
over. Do over. I wasn't
Yeah,
ready.
one more. The best 2 out of 3. Best 2 out of 3.
Please. 5,
This
Okay.
is
Four.
good.
All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
It's 19 that time.
Ooh, 16.
4.
You down yours first again. You're not feeling any effects. For
Wow.
you though,
And I'm like,
I'm gonna start hiccuping. I'm gonna be faking hiccuping. Because he was with me when I was drunk.
make a deception check.
Oh, I have high deception. That's gonna be a 26.
oh,
Passes
oh
both
my
ears.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. He casted a spell, but apparently it didn't work because now he's looking a little slosh. For you though, you're definitely starting to look it.
I'm like, oh. This,
Your
that
face
was, that was
is
my last round.
warm. Oh my gosh, your face and body are warm.
I think that was my last round.
Nonsense.
I think that was.
You said 2 out of 3.
You know, I didn't
Oh.
say 2 out of
Did.
3.
It is.
Well,
Yeah.
Goes away.
God.
Brings another.
Alright, guys.
You have won 1. You have won 2. There is potential for you to win
How did
another.
he win 1?
I don't
If he
know.
won 2,
In
we've
round-
only done 2.
Round 1, he won. Round 2, he won. In
Yeah.
round 2, he got second. Round
That's-
2, you got second.
No, round 1 I got second.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're mishearing things now.
I was like, what?
It's fine. It's
5,
fine.
4,
Oh,
3,
oh.
2, 1.
Not 20!
Nice. Wait, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh my gosh.
No. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Let's try.
17, what
Yeah,
was yours?
17.
Oh.
17?
Yeah.
Wow.
Roll again.
So you guys
Or
die.
rollies.
Roll up.
Oh my gosh.
3.
11.
Oh my
You
gosh.
finish yours last.
Okay.
As you finish yours,
As
and
I sobered myself up.
You're
That
like-
is- Yeah.
the chair falls backwards.
And
I
I go,
will clean-
whoa, who put the floor there?
I will help clean that up.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations on your win.
I won.
Actually, my companion here won.
On your win of second place. I
Oh.
misspoke.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Congratulations
I-
on your win
They-
of third place.
I know I
Otherwise
We're
won.
all
Yes.
winners here.
I won.
Yes.
One.
Otherwise known
I'm
as
the
yes.
winner.
You are one.
I
You won 3.
am the winner.
I am the one doing That will be all.
That was a
So,
fun game.
Your mugs.
You gonna give me the gold now?
If you would like to play
No.
another round, I am willing to accept these terms.
She's kind of not.
I'm
She wants
out.
another round. So,
It can be a versus.
What about rock,
She
paper,
is an
scissors?
enabler.
Okay.
She is.
As much as she raised Vela, Vela raised her as well.
Oh, Pella the enabler. Wow.
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 That understands the playing humor. Let's go.
Oh.
Boulder, parchment, cheers.
Oh.
Boulder, parchment, cheers. Oh. Oh.
Again.
Boulder, parchment, cheers.
Again.
Bonk. Bonk. Boulder, parchment, cheers. Bonk.
Again.
Boulder, parchment, cheers.
No.
Oh.
Again.
Oh.
Ooh,
What?
we keep going.
Okay.
You won though.
Boulder, parchment, cheers.
Again.
Boulder, parchment, cheers. Bonk.
Again.
Why? She's an enabler. I feel like she just likes competition.
I won. 3 out of 5.
Hey, good job. Good job.
Fist bump.
Oh, I win.
You failed to realize that was a trap. Good day.
Jeez.
This is an interesting story.
She's kind of a fun one.
Oh
They
my
keep
God.
telling stories, but I
What
don't
are
know
they
what.
telling a story about?
They haven't said any. They've
How long does your protection last for? An hour?
Yeah, 1 hour.
Okay.
So how sauced would I be by this time?
Pretty sauced.
Can I even get to my room?
For you, maybe a constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be a high DC. You drink a lot.
Oh boy.
We'll say it's a 17.
Oh, 15 plus 7.
You manage to be able to get up very wobbly, and you're basically going from table to table, and you're like, whoa, that's a wall that I'm holding onto now. How did that happen? Those stairs. Oh, not stairs. Oh, not stairs.
Oh, there weren't any stairs at the military base when we played this game. I didn't have to worry about stairs at the military base. Crying.
You see, for the first time, she started to like get a little teary-eyed, a little emotional.
There weren't stairs there.
This is what.
I didn't. It's finally not me.
You guys end up trying to make it up to the room, unless you want to do something
I'm
else.
listening to this first.
Oh, the stories have ended.
It's like,
I didn't hear a single story. I was waiting for a story.
there was a song.
Okay.
There's a song.
You heard the song. You probably heard pieces of stories.
Yeah, I guess. I was trying to listen completely.
Cal, why don't you go tell the story before we go to bed?
Well, there's no one awake.
Most of
Let's
the
wake
time,
everybody
it's
up.
been,
No.
like gone to sleep or gone home. There's pretty much just you guys left.
You can just tell him a bedtime story. I'm up
Okay.
the stairs. I'm not talking to you actually.
Yes.
I'm up the stairs.
There once was a labyrinth,
Yes.
and a little boy
Mm.
who was shown slaughtering dreams of multiple families.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Is this a memory?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to dream about tonight again, probably.
Oh. Is that what you dream about?
Yeah.
Oh.
The nightmares are usually the good ones.
I don't like nightmares. But
Nightmares
sometimes
are
they
scary.
do reveal.
What?
They reveal things sometimes.
They do. Most of the things that happen in my dreams happen in real life.
Oh. Oh, well. That's bad.
Yeah.
You should talk to somebody about dreams. I don't know much.
I
about
should.
it. Vela knows a lot about dreams.
I'm in my dreams a lot. I'm always the first
Are
person.
we dreaming now?
We might be.
Is
a
this
weird
real
dream.
live? Is this...
Do you want one
you
more?
keep
Ale?
having to like squint your eyes as everything kind of like is in but not in focus.
You want another ale before you go
You
to
got a
bed?
twin.
Huh?
Oh. Where'd he go?
I've always had a twin.
Oh, okay. Well, he just left.
Did he?
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, he's back. He's right
Oh yeah.
beside you. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Come to the darkness.
Yeah. What?
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 Darkness.
Huh?
I don't know if I like the darkness.
Do you think he can hear us?
I don't think you can hear us. Can you hear us, no?
Yeah. Hello?
Oh, so he can hear us.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you too.
You don't hear a voice. Oh,
I'm talking.
oh, I see.
Yeah,
I think your brother's talking to me.
my brother does that a lot, I guess.
Yes. He wants to know
Only
if I can hear
developed.
him.
Mr.
Never
Wren,
knew.
I am no brother of his.
Mr. Wren is my father.
You have a father?
I have a father.
Sorry.
How did that
Sir
happen?
Red.
Wait, sir.
Sir.
Wow.
Yangshi, he doesn't know what you're talking about. It's us, your spirits.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, I gotta take this. Hold on.
Take what? Go to the bathroom?
Hello.
Yes, you should go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Not here.
You should.
Oh, I should. Okay.
Unless you want me to come with you.
No, not this time.
Oh, okay.
You gotta get to sleep. You literally gotta get a hold of yourself right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was this
He was partying. He
game.
was having fun.
There's having fun and being stupid. He was being stupid. Stop being stupid.
Does this make you guys drunk too?
Does it? I don't think it.
It doesn't for me. I wish it did.
Oh well. Sorry, we got carried away. Our song and
It was quite
stories.
stupid. Stop being
It was.
stupid.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Good. Now go to sleep.
Wait, Dar, are you drunk?
And you're just resting on the table now.
See what you did? You told him to sleep. He's now sleeping here. How was that protecting him?
I was trying to do a good thing. As you just hear the voices vanish.
I go to pick it up and I'm like, no, it's too late for this.
I'm dreaming of labyrinth.
Did Susie make it to her bed?
Creepy little boys.
Yeah.
You end up, you go like to walk up the stairs to go to your room. On the
Okay.
stairs.
No, she's like crawling on the stairs. She's fighting to make it to the room.
She like pauses for a while, and then you just see like her back just raise and fall again, like she's just in a deep slumber. And then trying to like move herself again. It's an endeavor.
She's trying. She's fighting.
I'm gonna cast heroism on you and be like, you could do this. And I could,
What does that do?
What does heroism do?
it just makes her mean a friend, but it makes her feel like she's awesome. You know,
Oh, I already.
you get temporary hit points too.
You can do 12. You can do it.
I can do. Oh, so you gave me like an adrenaline shot, so I'm like, no.
So now you're high and drunk.
Yeah. I could do this. You get to the top of the stairs, face plant. So for you, about, I'd say, another 30 minutes pass, and you're like, all right, I'm fine. And then all of a sudden, protection ends, and it's already in your bloodstream. It hits you all at once.
I'm dead.
And you're already in bed, and you're just...
This is amazing.
You are out for the count.
That was the point.
As you guys are now all eventually starting to get into bed and have a nice little slumber sleep party, Vela, as you ascend the staircase up to the top, you just see that there is just a light lantern light from your parents' room.
Light scratching at the door.
Real quick, before she goes to the third floor,
No.
and like as they go to split ways, and Yvonne's starting to walk off, he kind of looks back. He's like, I care about you too, and then books it to his room.
You're left there
That's what he said.
stunned. You heard what he said, but you don't believe what he said. You can't process the fact that he said it, but also you heard what he said, but you're also trying not to deny it, but you can't accept it, but also... What? He said that.
He's just being nice. He's just being nice. He's just... There's no way. Okay, good night. He's already gone. He's long gone.
Yeah, he's been gone.
She's gonna... Then she'll go upstairs. And then she'll see the lantern light in her parents' room, but she's not gonna open... She's not gonna open their door. We don't make those mistakes twice. And
Nope.
I'm just kidding. That is never, no.
There's a stocking hanging from the door.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're like,
Oh, it's Christmas time.
It's Christmas.
No, that didn't happen. I just had to make the joke.
Merry Christmas. You have a little brother.
And or sister.
Whoa. Yeah, so she'll just go to her room.
Okay. You go to your room. There's just a fine layer of dust over everything. But the bed. But the one thing that doesn't have dust is the bed. Seems as though the linens have been changed not long ago.
There's a sweat shadow on it. It's kind of gross.
Seems like the linens were changed not too long ago.
They need to flip the mattress over. There's like an indent. Yeah.
You see the little portrait of what looks like your dad just kind of like has you on his shoulders and your mom next to him, and you're all just a happy little family. It's a little drawn, painted portrait that's just sits in a picture frame on one of your little nightstands. You just see small Vela. The horns just tiny little nubs.
Oh gosh, this is so weird.
And the room, perfectly tidy.
Yeah.
As you're just kind of sitting there for a little bit, just contemplating all of this. So this is your childhood room. Interesting.
Cecil?
Yeah. Hi.
Ooh.
Sorry to put
Hi.
you in like this.
No, it's okay. Sorry, we had to do a detour.
I figured as much. I felt your presence fading away further and further away from me. So I figured you must have avoided us, yeah?
Yes.
All good. All good.
We're being chased, so. Well, no, we're sought after in Theria, so we couldn't get closer.
Aren't we all?
Okay.
How are you right now? Are you fine?
Yeah.
Good. Because it's about to get a lot not fine.
What?
And that's where we're going to pick up next session.
Oh, wow. Fun cliffhanger
Oh.
for Vela once more.
One cliffhanger.
Why do we do this?
But it's
Why
fun.
we do
Because I love it. Thank you guys for
we did have
watching.
Cecil alive though.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll pick this up next week. And
He's
we'll
bullying
pick this up next
me.
week, and it'll be really nice. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.